There we go. Everybody, Lair Farmer 73. I was heading out to the garden, and while I was getting myself together, putting my clothes on, rinsed off, as they call it, I watched my friend Sapper Gardner, Mr. Ession Gardner Family Channel over there. I watched my man. Gardner Family Channel. Okay, cut that down so I can see. Good morning, Garden Realtor. How you doing this morning? It's good to see you. I was just watching Ession's Garden Family Channel, and he did another commute video, which I love. I love those commute videos. He even made me start doing commute videos. Hey, just one Ella. Hey, playing in my yard. Good morning. Good morning. And the title was what I titled this here: Things I've Learned in the Garden in 2019 in this grow season. Good morning, Vernita. I said good morning. Good morning, Cornelius Brown. How you doing? Good morning, everybody. It's good to see you. I'm trying to spit that stuff out. Good morning, Kira Mommy of 5. Oh, shoot, me and my boss, baby. We're watching raspberry videos, and we got a notification your live was on. Good morning. Good morning. I know, long time no see. I know. And there's a reason for that. It's a reason for that. Good morning, Frederick Crow. Good morning. The reason is for this video, and this is good morning, Chico Wise. He said, how you doing? Enjoy the content. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm trying. The reason for this video and the reason I've been gone is for the exact reason that my friend Sapper Gardner just said in his video. If you haven't said, hey, Miss G, if you haven't seen this video, please go watch that video because it makes so much sense. It's what I've been saying all along is Cornelius Brown can't watch because I'm at work. That's all right, man. That's all right. No worries. So let's get into it, okay? No, it's not sad, man. Just go back and watch it. No worries. Or don't, just listen. Here's the thing. I haven't been around too much this year because, I made that too sweet. Because I'm really trying to focus on me right now. I mean, when I say me, it ain't like we in no relationship, it's not you, it's me type of thing. It's one of the things that been going wrong in my garden, and I told y'all this before, I've become a YouTube gardener. The worst thing you can become, well, no, take that back. The worst thing you can become if you're really, truly trying to garden and feed your family and stuff like that, being a YouTube gardener is not the way to go. Take it from me. Because what you're going to turn into is somebody that you only garden because somebody asked you to, hey, you ever, and I just got this the other day. Somebody asked me, did you grow this kind of banana? No. Me last year, I'd have been like, I got to go check out that kind of banana and I'm going to try to grow it. Just for that one person. And, it's hundreds of people to come on here and ask me those questions. And I end up out here with hundreds of plants and trees and shit that I don't know nothing about. And end up sitting in this corner and dying. That's right, playing in my yard. I become a deadbeat gardener all over again. This coming up year, that my experiments in the YouTube gardening crap, I'm pushing that to the side. What I showed y'all yesterday, I did that for several reasons. Good morning to Max in the Pack. It's so good to see you. I did that for several reasons, and some people caught it, some people didn't. Starting the fire. It's a lot more said in that video than what a lot of people thought. That's all I'm saying. Sometimes don't listen to the words in the video. Look at what's happening. And it tell you a bigger story than what's even being said. Good morning, Bridget G. Anyway, I did that video to show you one thing. One of the things was this. I know how to do a lot of stuff. I do. I'm patting myself on my back. Yeah, I'm doing it. I know how to do a handful of stuff. And I've always known how to do it. But becoming a YouTube gardener, I'm losing touch with my skills. I'm losing touch with myself. I'm losing touch with really reality, if you think about it. Because now I'm just making content. Content. To the point, I kid you not, all last night, you know how many? I went through a whole bag of cotton balls, catching them on fire because I'm like, I want to be back how I used to be when this was nothing to me. When I didn't have to think about it. I didn't have to concentrate. I could do it and it's done. So anyway, back to what I was saying. This growing year, I've learned a lot of stuff. One thing, I was losing touch with who I am as a gardener. And I see a lot of y'all doing it too. No, I ain't going nowhere to max in a pack. Trust me, I think about it sometime, about letting YouTube go. I think about it sometime. But it's like some of this stuff I just want to share with people. Like, oh man, such and such, I remember wanting to learn how to do this and I'm about to do it right now. That's what keeps me in the game. Because the show ain't the damn money. Keep it all the way trill with you. It ain't the money. So, playing in my yard, say, I feel you, but like your videos, enjoy the survival tips, got my list and collecting items. Okay. I'm not even done with it. I'm just beginning. Now, did y'all see what I'm getting off track here, but did y'all see what just happened in Texas and Louisiana? I can't, that's why I start doing those survival videos. Because just a few of these things I showed you, man, it'd be done save somebody's life. I just seen a news report. Right, it ain't the money, it's the honey, Kira. Right. Seen a news report, and you know what the main picture of that news report is? A guy just wading through the water, holding his shoes above his head. He's shoulder high in water, walking. And what did I tell you? I got one out right now, real quick. Because I left this stuff out because I still got videos I'm doing. See what that is? Look at this. A flotation device. I'm way off track, but I got to do this. 50-cent clearance. And even when it was brand new, it was only $2.97. A flotation device. This dude is in water this high, and the water is rising as he's walking through that water. Something that you use for fun could actually save your life. All right, I'm off that. That's why I do those videos for people that really want to know. Anyway, you saw that 22 Max. I'm not saying, maybe he would have just been walking down the street with this thing in his hand, but he would have thought about it if he had it. So, this season coming up, I'm dressed right now. I've been in pajamas for like 3 days. But I'm dressed right now because I'm about to go out in this garden. And I'm about to transform this damn jungle back into a garden. Good morning, Jeff Jackson. I'm about to transform this jungle back into a garden because it's so many things that I let slide because YouTube gardening. Bullshit. And it really is not fair to me. It is not fair to you. Yeah, I know how to take care of that stuff, but I don't want to. That's not what I'm doing no more. And Sapper Gardner, let's get back into that. Sapper Gardner said this, things I've learned, I'm trying to stay on track, which is hard for me, especially when I ain't did a video in a while. It's hard for me because I'm all over the place. Things I've learned. One, and the first and foremost for all of us, and if you think I'm wrong, test it. The first and foremost thing we should all practice on, man, watering. I've learned if you can't water it, don't plant it. If you cannot water the area and the space that you have set for your garden, whether it's a container garden, whether it's a raised bed, or in the ground. If you can't water it, don't do it because it's going to fail. Your plant might live, but it's going to stress out. It's going to suffer. And you know what else is going to happen after that? That's what the bugs is attracted to, the stress of the plant. The plant is screaming. We can't hear it. The bugs can. The plant is stressing. The plant is losing its damn mind. And the bugs is like, oh, we got one. Just like me and you, we in the city and we see somebody they lost. Like, look, we got us one. Got another sucker. Go in his pockets. Well, everybody ain't thinking like that. But you know what I'm saying? You looking like you in some trouble, you sick, you hurt, that's the person gonna take advantage of, even in the animal kingdom. Get the wounded. Same thing with them plants. The bugs prey on the weak ones, the stressed ones, the suffering ones, the heat exhaustion. Good morning, Linder. How you doing this morning? So if you can't water it, you might not want to plant it because all you're gonna do is cause more trouble for yourself. Now here's another one. Time. The watering goes into the time. If you don't, to Max, you caught that. If you don't have the time to water your garden, you shouldn't even plant it. If you don't have the time to maintain your size garden, like I told you, I got a 50 by 50 out there. I don't got no time to manage that. So my garden bed, your garden bed, to me, your garden bed should be the size of the time limit that you have to spend in it. Your garden should be the size that you have the time to make sure it stays watered. If you can't water a half an acre full of shit, don't do it. If you don't have the time to water a normal backyard garden, make it smaller. Even if it get to the point you only got like 15 minutes, man, just put them in a couple containers or one raised bed. But ain't no need in opening up no big old garden. And I'm not talking to you. I'm really talking to myself. Ain't no need to open no big old giant garden space if you don't have, number one, time to manage it. And if you don't have time to water it, or you can't afford to water it, because everybody ain't as lucky as me with all this water. I'm sitting on a lake. I'm surrounded by water. It's a blessing. Everybody ain't got that. Some people got either rain barrels or city water. And that comes into play too. You know what I'm saying? So, and here's another one my friend Sapper Gardner touched on. Wait, let me get this here. Hey, Coasting Container Garden, how you doing? Let's see. Frederick Crow say, no matter where you live, you have to be prepared for natural disaster. I live on North Louisiana, but we occasionally have flooding and tornadoes, so I stay prepared. You have to, my brother. You have to. Okay, and this video is not going to be long because I got to go out in this garden. I got to. My time is running out. Miss Monique Beal says, amen, easy to get excited and forget the responsibility. Yes, it is. It's fun planting the stuff, and everybody's garden look beautiful in the spring. Everybody's. But when it comes to that sun start popping out, and that sun starts staying out longer, all day, and the sun don't go away till about 8, 9 o'clock at night, and you in the South, and that garden be thirsty like, man, you think you did something because you woke up early before work and watered your garden. Man, that sun beaming. That garden gonna need to be watered 2 or 3 times a day. Nobody ever think about that. You think because you just watered it once, your garden is good. It's cool. That's just like you. You drank water before you went to work. Then the sun was beaming on your ass and you was burning up in the sun. And then by the end of the day, if you haven't passed out yet, your pee look like orange juice because you dehydrated. Ain't nothing different with your plants. Your plants ain't got no more They need to keep being hydrated. No different than us. Let me see. Amen. Okay. Bridget G says timing, planning, and backup helps everything. I lost my entire garden. I'm with you. I'm in that club. Lost my entire garden this season due to severe multiple sclerosis relapse. I'm sorry to hear that. But you understand one thing. If you ain't got the time or the energy or the health to do it, you got to make it smaller. You know what I'm saying? You got to contract it. A lot of us think when we watch these videos, and that's another thing about becoming a YouTube gardener, we watch everybody else's videos and we like, oh, it's so beautiful. I gotta grow that. I gotta try that. And you go out trying to do too much. Sapper Gardener said this morning, trying to do too much, you ain't got time for that. And just let cut it out. Cut that out. Do what you can do. And here's another thing. See, I'm on the fence about this one here. I do think you do need to train yourself to try your hardest to become 100%. Do your best trying to feed yourself out your garden. Try, because if it happened, you will know what to do. That's the reason I'm on that fence. If you know how to feed your family, train yourself how to feed your family off just your garden. I'm still trying to do that. I was able to do that years ago, but I've been spoiled for so long now. I told you I'm losing all my skills. It's time for me to brush them back up. But for the most part, don't think because you just ain't eating out of your garden that you're not a good gardener. Sapper said this morning, I gotta keep saying his name because he touched on so many good points. Just because, okay, you don't have no bell peppers out in your garden, you failed as a gardener. No, run to the store, get you a couple bell peppers for your meal today. You ain't a failure. You're not a failure. You know what I'm saying? And here's the truth. You can't grow everything. You can't. You can't. You could try. Like I tried. You could try all you want to. But you can't grow everything. Your every waking moment will be right out there. And that's cool for people that don't be around other people or got no family or no kids. Hey, Timer 66, or no life or no nothing else, and all you want to do is eat out of your garden. That's great. But real life is happening around you. Chickens out there fighting. So right there, man, if you got to run to the store and get you some fresh vegetables, hey, you are not a failure for that. You are not a failure. All I say is practice on trying to grow things that will sustain you all through the year, just in case something do happen. Train yourself to do it, but right now, man, cut it out. I'm with Sapper, man. Just go and get you some. Go off and get you some doggone peppers or some potatoes or whatever you need to go get. Just because you didn't grow 100 pounds of potatoes this year, hey, Lakeisha, don't mean you failed in your gardening at all. And that's what makes you stop gardening. When people keep telling you, you ain't shit, you ain't did right, that's what make you be like, you know what? This ain't for me. That's what make the new gardeners be like, I'm good. I just go to Kroger's and buy my stuff. It's not that serious. Don't let them discourage you. And that leads me down this. I'm going to read this. No, I'm going to say this first, then I'm going to read, okay? That leads me down this alley. I went from watering. I wrote this stuff down so I don't forget it while I was shaving. So it's pretty bad. I went on watering, timing, and experiments. I'm done with experiments this year. To me, I'm about to get back into what I know, what I grow. Know what you grow. Other than that, no experiments this year. There's nothing wrong with experimenting. Nothing. But when you have more experiments in your garden, Sapper said that too. in so many words. When you have more experiments in your garden than you have your staple garden, meaning the garden that you know is going to grow, your potatoes, your tomatoes, your beans, your carrots, the stuff that you know is going to win. If you got more experiments in your garden than you have your staple garden, you messing up. You messing up because you don't, with a bunch of experiments. Hey, Jasmine, with a bunch of experiments, you ain't sure how they gonna turn out. You know what's them staples gonna do. You know what them potatoes gonna do. You know what them tomatoes gonna do. You don't know what this star fruit is gonna do. You know what these beans gonna do. You shouldn't have more experiments than you have your real true staple garden. Just shouldn't have it. Which leads me down to my last little bullet is this. Enjoying gardening. For some reason, Sapper, man, you got me going, bro. He said this. Enjoying the gardening. I didn't enjoy it at all this year. Not at all. I enjoyed purchasing plants and trees. Again, that was some YouTube gardener shit. Who don't love spending some money? Okay. But enjoying being out there in the garden with my hands in the dirt, I did not enjoy it this year at all. And it seemed like to me, when I enjoyed it, I accomplished more because I couldn't wait to get out there. Before work, after work, sneak out in the middle of the night just to see see what I'm saying? I love that feeling. I love the feeling of growing stuff and making stuff. I done that and I'm going to eat it. My family is eating this stuff. That I love doing that. I love seeing the response of everybody's face when they say, "Oh, you done this?" Number one. Number two, love watching it grow. And then you think back, damn, all this came from a little bitty seed, like a little, some crumbs. I loved it. When you don't, well, I can only speak for myself. When I stop enjoying it and just keep pushing out these videos, I was thinking about pushing out videos more than I was thinking about my garden itself. Trying to take care of the garden. I was just focused on, man, I gotta get another something to videotape. The more I enjoyed it from, say, last year and back, when I enjoyed it, for some reason, I accomplished more. I accomplished way more. I'm done being a YouTube gardener, y'all. And like I say, some people, they ain't gonna like the way I used to do stuff. A lot of my new subscribers, you might not like it, but I'm getting back into the meat and potatoes of gardening like I used to do. I got to, man. I got to feed my family, and stuff is getting all screwed up, So I'm gonna go in here and answer some questions. Just stuff is getting crazy. That's all to it. Okay, I'm gonna get in here and holler at y'all. We say thank you. You took a lot of pressure off me. If you talking to me, let me see. That's no problem if you're talking about feeling like a failure or a loser because stuff didn't go your way in the garden. Look, even some of the pros, stuff didn't go good for them. I know some big names, stuff didn't end up well for them either. If you look at other YouTube channels, big names, stuff didn't go well for them. Number one, it's hot. It's hot everywhere. It ain't just the South. It's hot across the doggone. Bridget G is Sapper back on YouTube. Yes, his Bridget G, Sapper's new name is Ession's Garden Family. Ession's Garden Family. You might want to check. Please go check him out. He been back on, but he had to change his name up a little bit. Hey, good morning, Free Spirit. How you doing? Good morning, Rosanna Hopkins. So, let me get back in here. Okay. So don't feel bad about failing in the garden this year. We all taking a beating, but that ain't no reason to stop gardening. Trust me. Because if you look out here, I'm gonna do a video of what I'm about to do. And when you see my garden, you're gonna be like, shit. I don't feel so bad no more. Because if lead garden look like that, I'm complaining about a couple tomato plants died. He looked like he need to be throwing some bananas in the middle of that shit to feed the apes that live in them junks right there. So that is true. Okay, let me go back in here. This went fast. Okay, Coasting Garden got that one. Sharon Harris, well, Mr. Led, I need to go outside and do some watering. Yeah, go do some watering. Don't worry about me. Just do what you got to do. Frederick Crow. That's why I'm preparing to get a well and a pond dug on my property. Yes, water. Get as much water around you as you can possibly get. 2 max in a pack. I took water from a fish tank and the calamundins and sprouted flower. You know what? I'm going to pause on that because I'm going to show you something that was for a whole nother video, but I'm going to do it right now. Check this out. 2 max. Here's my, I got to grab this with my good hand. Here's my compost bucket that we throw stuff away in every day. Every day. From coffee grounds, eggshells, blah, blah, blah. Now, I just sent somebody a banana tree, a banana plant, okay, about a week ago. So I couldn't fit the whole banana plant in the box. So I cut the top off and I just learned something too. It ain't just the corum that grows. Get this, I can't make this stuff up. See this? I'm gonna let you look down and let me get you all off in the gully down there. See that? Watch this. I'm trying to reach it without. Look, see that coming out the center? And I'm like, yeah, I've seen that happen before. That ain't no big deal. But this what blew my mind right here. You see that? Now, this wasn't cut from the corum. This was cut from the center and closer down to the corum is in the bucket. This is round the top. You see that? Roots from the middle of a banana plant. I just seen this today before I just jumped on this live. Today. I just learned something and so did you. Listen, I have no excuse for that. I have no explanations for that. I didn't think it was possible, but as we can see right here, it's very possible. Now, I knew you can grow from tissue cultures, from just cutting a little piece of the banana plant off the corum. But these are leaves. These are leaves. Right? So you never know. 2 Max has said she sprouted some plants from just pouring out her fish tank. See, I got stuff that I'm about to throw away out into the garden, and I got a whole new plant. Good morning, Miss Lady for real. So I'm gonna set that back down there. I had to address that because you just brought that up. That wasn't even supposed to be for this video at all. Ain't that crazy? I just learned that today, not even 30 minutes ago. Forget about it. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I had to put that out there. Good morning, Robbie Bird. It's so good to see you. So good to see your face. Mary Dixon, thanks for sharing your information with us. Anytime. I get just as much information from y'all as y'all get from me, if not more so, honestly. You have no idea how many videos I watch of everybody's. 2 Max in a pack. My 4-pole beans were good. I can almost imagine. We say thank you for taking the pressure off me. Got that one. Frederick Crow. That's why I hunt. I hunt, fish, and grow things to be prepared if I need to do it for real. Amen. Garden Realtor, what you done did? Thank you, Garden Realtor. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that. Garden Realtor, let me see. I appreciate you, Garden Realtor. I really do. I really, truly do. I appreciate that with all my heart. Thank you for your donation. I really appreciate it. Don't get me started. It's early. Get me all in my feelings now. Okay, Frederick Crow, that's why I hunt and stuff. Please, y'all, brush up on your skills. When I show y'all a couple of these, Garden Realtor, when I show y'all a couple of these skills that I know how to do, and I appreciate you. I really do, Miss Realtor. I really do. And y'all know if I don't, I kind of disappear on people. Trust and believe it. When I show y'all some of these things I know how to do, I do it because, how can I put it? I'm going to just say it like this. It's a lot of people that don't know how to do this stuff. A lot of people that don't know how to do this stuff that need to know how to do this stuff. You dig what I'm saying? This just ain't for one kind of people. Okay? Hunting, trapping, fishing, learning to make fire, shelters. It's not for just one kind of people. Okay? Everybody need to know how to do that. You dig what I'm saying? I know it's not popular for some kind of people, but it's a necessity. Dig it? That's all I'm saying. It never have really been popular for those other kind of people. But they need to learn those skills to make it. Things are getting bad. It's good to know. It's like you know, it's like your dad teaching you how to change your flat tire when you was young, first got your first car. You thinking to yourself, I'll never use that. I'm gonna call AAA. I'm gonna call somebody. And for a lady, she'll probably say, man, I have some man come do that. Have my husband. Sometime ain't nobody around but you in the middle of the night in the darkness. You better learn how to change that damn tire. Because I know somebody, and if she watching right now, young lady, man couldn't change her tire and had to call people. She calling me for, and he don't know how to change no tire. I ain't going there. You dig what I'm saying? I'm trying to talk under there, but my head keep popping out like a damn groundhog every blue moon with them damn prairie dogs. I keep showing my hand. So, okay, let me see. Let me see. Okay. Honeybee, Jasmine says, howdy. Honeybee, thank you. I had a bad year. I think it was the rain and I had to plant late. Honeybee, one thing, please don't ever feel discouraged. This is happening to all of us. And that's what I like about this community, because we get a chance to share real knowledge and make you feel like, oh, it's not just me. I'm not just a piece of crap. I'm not a deadbeat gardener. I know I keep telling people about me being a deadbeat gardener, but you know what? It's ways to change that. That's not set in stone. Just because you was a deadbeat this year, don't mean you gotta keep being a deadbeat gardener. Okay? We ain't gotta be looking for Bonita's babies. So let me keep going. Okay. Mommy Kira 5 said, that's my favorite part. Enjoying it, spending time in it. Spending time in the garden, enjoying the garden is so important. I know it can be hard work sometimes. I know it can be grueling sometimes. Sometimes you kind of don't want to go out there in the burning hot heat and sun and stuff. I gotta say this, and I am going back on a couple of my words when I was like, this is important. You got to do it. Very true. Just like the same stuff I was talking about land. You can't leave out the human factor. I don't give a shit. When I was talking about land, a lot of people took that down some creepy dark ass alley and took it for what it. They went a whole nother direction with that. What I was trying to say is everybody got these ideas on how they want their garden set. And the one thing that they always leave out when they scribbling down these plans, like, okay, I'm gonna have tomatoes over here, I'm gonna have potatoes right here, I'm gonna make sure the cucumber trellises. One thing they forget about out of all of that, this is how I'm gonna water it, this is how I'm gonna feed it, I'm only gonna feed it organic. They leave out one thing: the human factor. I'm gonna have 15 acres, I'm gonna have this, that. You leave out the human factor of it all. You leave out the humanity. That's what I was trying to get across. Because you are not going to spend your every waking second out there. You're not. You're not going to do it. Unless you're some kind of weird hermit. You know what I'm saying? Either he need time to go in and, I don't know. The human factor is you want a time to enjoy what you're doing. That's why when we go to work every day, you ain't enjoying what you do at work every day. But what makes your day better is either one of your fellow employees or one of your customers or somebody that you're in contact with, human interaction, gives you a compliment. Oh, I like your hair. Oh, I love that dress. Man, them shoes killing. When you get that kind of human interaction, sometimes it make your whole effed up work day better. Because you knew, damn, I got these shoes from the Goodwill and, I think they nice. I like them. But when somebody's like, damn, where you get them shoes at? You want to be like, yeah, I got these in New York. They cost me a fortune. You don't want to say the Goodwill right off the bat. Ain't nothing, no shame about it. But you know good and well. Human interaction can change your whole day. Ain't nothing different out there. If you ain't enjoying what you doing, I ain't saying you're going to enjoy it every 5 minutes. Because you're not. But every now and then to get that enjoyment out of your garden and out of your time, just seem like stuff just work better. Seem like stuff just feel better. Things feel more natural and more organic. And you know what? I told y'all this before about working against nature. It's a crime if you ask me. It's a crime. We got to work with nature. We got to work with it or we going to be screwed. So to me, if you ain't got time and you having a rough time, you are not enjoying this, you need to step back and, okay, this garden is too big. That's what I did. I looked at my garden out there, I said, this is some bullshit. Now I know I work a full-time job. I know when I get home from work, I got a whole bunch of questions to answer. Hey, Dad, can I? Honey, can I? Yep, nope, yep. Human. People leave out the human part. The part of you is you got other stuff to do. So you got to add that into this little list too. That's what I was talking about. And somebody took that down some creepy, weird, dumbass alley. That's sorry about that. I'm sorry for the people that didn't understand. Okay, let me see. Honeybee says, I've been in it for years, just saying this was a bad year for me. I understand. This was a bad year for a lot of people, especially me. Miss Christy Love. Hey, Miss Christy Love, didn't see you in the house. Good morning, G Code Gardens. Good morning, Miss Christy Love. Lakeisha King, Saving Greens, don't give up. The benefits from gardening outweighs the negative. Amen. Amen to that. Bridget G. Sapper, okay, I answered that one. Good morning, everyone. Miss Rosanna Hopkins, Free Spirit, good morning. Sharon Harris, just don't go completely. I need your expertise in your jokes. my terrible jokes. I go to cutting up at every blue moon. Speaking of cutting up, before I answer or read any more of these, who agrees it's about time to meet everybody in the Greenhouse Lounge? Because it's a lot of stuff building up. And I think we all need to sit back. Oh, I'm locking up. I think we all need to sit back, have a drink, and air it out. We're going to call the next Greenhouse Lounge the vent or the gas, because it's time to let out the funk. It's time to let it out, because stuff is building up, and usually when stuff build up, something explodes. So the only way to keep things from exploding is to let it vent. Just like on your hot water tank, it's a little vent on top of that thing. Every time that pressure gets so hot, that little cap open and let out a little steam. So we're going to open the vent and let out some gas. Next Greenhouse Lounge, what is tonight? Friday? Either today or tomorrow. We're going to have to. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to get this gardening done today. Okay? And I'm going to spend some time with my wife tomorrow. So I think we better get this out today. Tonight, meet me in the Greenhouse Lounge. So we can get some stuff out the way. So do me a favor, bring your favorite drink. I don't care if it's water or wine. Okay? Bring your favorite drink. Bring your favorite glass. Fill it up with ice and let's chill. Okay? Because I haven't been doing the Greenhouse Lounge lately because stuff got stupid. And I'm not saying that I'm not, how can I put it? It's not because of me, because it is because of me. And a lot of stuff went real left. It is my fault, and yes, it is. I'm gonna leave it right there. But things need to be said, things need to be vented out, and ta-da, there you go. So do me a favor, meet me in the Greenhouse Lounge tonight. Don't know what time, because I want to get this garden, something tackled out of it, okay? Let's go and have us a little sit down, all of us, tonight. I got a couple of new things I want to try to sip on. Somebody sent me something that I'm really impressed with. I want to sip on that and see how it do, and let's talk. Okay, now, with that being said, I'm going to get back in here because I don't want this to go over an hour because it's already perfect. It's 11:30. It's perfect. Okay. Hello, Mama Butterfly. Didn't see you in the house. Coasting Container Gardener say, dang, I step away for 2 minutes and miss the answer to a question about is it too late to plant carrots and collards in Zone 8 Dallas. I wish my other friend was in here because she's from Texas and she would be able to answer you perfectly. 2 Max says, see you have coffee grounds. Tell me again how to use them. I have been saving them but don't know what to do with them. All I do, 2 Max, I put my coffee grounds around everything. People don't think it work. They don't think it work. And just because I'm not going to sit here and give you a full scientific description and make a damn fool out of myself. Because people be like, well, what exactly does it? How much percentage of nitrogen? I'm not going to answer that stupid shit because I don't know. I know that's what my mama did. I know that's what her mama did. And I know that's what my daddy's mama, and that's all I know. When people ask me that every time, I don't know the percentage of nitrogen and oxygen, and I'm not going to debate that. I'm just using a traditional remedy that just plain old works. And I'm going to tell you 2 places where I make sure I put most of the coffee grounds and eggshells, banana peels, blah, 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 blah. Around Lillian, that gigantic lemon tree, and I put it around Bonita. You can debate all you want to. It works for me. So I don't know the science behind that. I'm not a scientist. Some people think they damn scientists for some reason. I'm not a scientist. I'm a gardener. That's another one where I said I'm not doing the YouTube gardening thing no more, where I'm sitting here researching for you. Now, this is what some people do. They sit there and do all this research. You ask a question, research for you, like me right now. I can't give you an answer for what those coffee grounds do. Okay, they just work. Okay, it gives only 0.2% nitrogen, and I'm not doing that. You got a computer too. If you don't believe me, just you got a computer. You type me, that's all I'm saying. Not a scientist. I'm just some dude with a garden. I keep trying to tell people that. Oh, I'm just some dude with a garden. I do stuff that work for me. Might not work for you. Just showing you what I do. Okay. Lakeisha King says, Saving Green, I get you. I was just saying the other day because you do only, how I get that now? I was just saying that the other day because you do only see one kind of people. It's sad. Okay. I'm way back in the, yeah, you only see one kind of people preparing for disasters. Good morning, Stephanie Valdez. How you doing? Good morning. Kira Mommy and Five said, if you don't do your own research, you won't enjoy gardening. Amen. Because you're going to always, okay. Let me get this out the way. For some of my new subscribers, which I see in here now, I'm not the kind of channel that want you to follow just me like I'm some kind of guy. We ain't gonna go don't nobody stretch that no further, okay? Leave that right there. I want your opinions as much as you want mine, because what I found in the past is when I was showing people stuff and I kept saying these words, this is how you, for all the new gardeners, I'm going to say this right now. And there's a lot of new gardeners that are trying to grow their channels. And some of y'all watch me and I watch some of y'all. And I'm going to say this, just a piece of advice from an OG. Get the words, this is what you should do, out of your vocabulary. If you want people, let me back that up. The reason why I got that out of my vocabulary is because when it doesn't work for the people you're trying to help, when you say, this is what you do, and it doesn't work for them, you're going to spend most of your time debating people on why it didn't work for them. And the answer is right in their face. You don't live where I live at. I don't say that. I haven't said it for years. And if I do, trust me, it's a slip of the tongue, because I try not to say that. Because once you say, this is what you do, number one, you come off arrogant. You come off as somebody's parental agent. You come off narcissistic. You come off like you can't tell nobody shit. You come off stinking from the get-go. Now, if you know your shit and it work, great. But a lot of the times, the stuff that you know in your area is not going to work in somebody else's area. And they're going to look at you like, hey, you lied to me. And that's going to spread a lot faster than people that say, hey, he helped me. Right? I got that out of my vocabulary. So I hear a lot of new gardeners say, this is what you do. Don't, please, oh God. All you doing is causing yourself trouble. This is what you know. That's just a little piece of advice from me. Just saying, if you want less trouble, I would stay away from that. Just saying. I've been down that road. So that's why I'll be like, I ain't teaching nobody shit. If you pick something up along the way, if you pick something up along the way, we both doing all right. But I'm not in here to grade no papers. That's my wife's job. Okay, Miss Lady for real say, I'm planting late now. Everything is dying because of the heat here in Louisiana. It's hot everywhere. Everybody's stuff is tearing a new rump hole. Let me see. Playing in my yard. Say my little bro taught me to change tires on my first car. And I taught my little sister how to do it, and her man wasn't shit at the time. Wasn't shit. Let me stop. We kept doing it until I could do it on my own. There were a lot of flats to change. See, that's a skill he taught you that you'll remember for the rest of your life until they change how tires go on and come off. You got a skill for life that you can pass on. When I showed you how to make that fire yesterday, I could have kept that to myself. And you want to hear something crazy? I got a lot of comments that said, I ain't never seen nothing like that before in my life. I was surprised. I was surprised. And it's not just one kind of people. It was pretty much everybody was like, what the hell? I was surprised. But I felt at the end of the night before I went to sleep, I was like, well, Victory Begins to Garden, it said, make a fire or roll a joint. Both. I basically taught you how to do both, right? Okay. So when I showed you how to make that fire, I felt like that's a skill that I got so many of these things that I keep to myself because I think everybody know how to do that. Last night yesterday morning making that fire, let me see. That's why I said I'm gonna start sharing these skills with people because everybody said, man, what the hell? Somebody even said, what kind of witchcraft is this or something like that? Had me crying. Do you hear me? Because I just kind of thought everybody knew how to do it, just like fishing. I don't teach no fishing. We fish out here all the time, but I'm like, everybody know how to fish. Ain't no need of me showing nobody no fishing. Some people don't. So, okay, let me see. I'm sorry, just showing people how to do stuff. You ain't got to teach just, and if y'all got questions about it, I could teach, hey, this is exactly what I did, so on and so forth. That's how I feel. I learn better like that instead of somebody always telling me I'm going to hell if I don't learn how to do it like this. You don't learn nothing like that. Nobody do, except suckers. Frederick Crow led you in this garden family reminds me of things that I have forgotten or things that I didn't know. I want to say thanks to all of you because sometimes I get sidetracked in life. Frederick Crow, we all do. And I'm going to tell you this, my brother. That's why I love this community. Because everybody know, look, man, I started out with the whole thing is things I've learned in garden season. And now I'm talking about making fire. So people keep me on track, and we all keep each other on track, and we all keep each other, up and going. And sometimes some of us get attacked, and then you got a whole nother group of people that'll back them up like, yeah, leave that alone. Let that go. It's not worth it. Ain't nothing better than have a group of people, man, to just be like, look, let's just do this over here. So we all appreciate it. I'm going to speak for everybody on that. We all appreciate you just as much. Let me see. 2 Max said, yes, I got mommy free weekend this weekend. Okay, I missed something. Fallen Skies, how you doing? The Greenhouse Lounge, Greenhouse Lounge, drink. The Greenhouse Lounge will be open tonight. Tonight. 2 Max say, I'm so ready. Life is crazy. Life is crazy right now. You hear me? But I want to just douse the whole fire out. That's what I want to do. I really do. Please do it Saturday. Bridget G, I'm spending the day with my wife Saturday. She been working hard. She having a rough time. at work, and I want to just curl up with her up in the den and watch some Netflix, eat some chicken wings, and you know what I'm saying, just can't. I wish I could do it tomorrow. Today is really the day I need to get this out the way because I know how things going. See, that's another thing about the YouTube gardening. The YouTube gardening, I would have been like, okay, I'm gonna do it Saturday. But see, I just forgot about my own reality, my own life, my wife, my kids. You know, today they ain't thinking about me. Tomorrow, she gonna be looking around this house for me. Like, where you going? What you doing? Where you going? Where you going? So I can't do it tomorrow. Let me see. Keep on going. Yes, eccentric nature. Vent it out. Vent it out. We gonna vent it out. It's water. Just kidding. It's wine. It could be either one. I don't care if it's water or wine when we in the greenhouse lounge. Whatever you drink is your pleasure. If you don't drink nothing, you want to suck on some ice, don't care. You want to sip on some damn hot sauce, that's your business. You know, all I say, even if it's nothing, this is one rule that I do want to keep. I don't care if it's nothing in your jar. Just hold up a jar. And the reason why I want everybody to bring a glass in the greenhouse lounge every day when we have it is because when we all give shots out, when we all want to give honor to somebody, all I ask of you is to raise your glasses in the greenhouse lounge. I know I can't prove that you got a glass or not. That's between you and him. I'm just saying, when I like giving honor to somebody, I like to raise my glass. Give a guava and take a sip. You don't got to take a sip. This is the part that's in it for me. Raise your glass to somebody. Raise your glass to a situation. Raise your glass. That's all. So you don't have to have nothing in your glass. Just get you a nice glass that you like. And when it come up, we raise our glass. That's all. Rosa Hopkins, hey, Led, did you give me an answer about the ice cream banana cutting? Ice cream banana cutting, what was the question? Hey, Miss Finance, how you doing, Miss Finance? It's good. Miss Finance, I really want to talk to you. Really want to talk to you, Miss Finance. I got some questions for you about finance. And I see that is your specialty. I've been on your page a couple times, your channel a couple times. Hey, Barefruit Gardener, how you doing? Yeah, sip on hot sauce. I don't care what you do. And people don't drink. And that's one thing, a lot of people come back that's new in the greenhouse lounge. They say, look, and y'all see it, you'll see it. A lot of people say, well, I don't drink. Well, I don't drink. You don't have to. Everybody got a glass, though. I don't care your favorite cup, sippy cup, backpack, agua drinker. I don't care what you... Just, when I say raise it up, that's all I'm asking. Just let's raise it up in honor of something or somebody for some reason. Because I like to show respect where respect is due when it's time. That's all. It's just a little something fun we do. Okay, let me get back in here. Wait, I missed something. Rosanna Hopkins, I wanted to know, how could I get one from you? That I gotta go out there and see if I have any more, number one. And then we'll go from there. Email me at leadfarmer73@yahoo.com because I'm so behind on stuff that I need to get. I still gotta send stuff off that I have not had time to do yet. And so give me a minute. I got you faded. Now that's when I hate making promises and announcements that I can't keep up with because this is how things work here. When stuff is ordered and purchased, Lady Leia handles that because it's on the computer. She handles that. I don't even look at that. She handles that. It's done. I just see a bunch of boxes at the front door and I know she's heading to the post office. Now, with me, I'm sitting on here talking good shit, and I'll be like, you get a car, and you get a car, and you get a car. If I don't leave these little sticky notes on her forehead, she won't know nothing. So I got a couple things, especially for 2Max in a pack. I got a couple things I still got to send off. You know, just because I gotta always, if y'all saw how hectic my life is every day, like right now, every day I'm going to therapy for the stupid hand, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, I'll be in bed at night. And how many people do this? How many people do this? You roll over in the bed. This just happened to me last night too, by the way. Oh, shit. Lady Liz like, what's wrong? I forgot to mail that shit off. She said, well, just think about that in the morning. You right. Then I forget about it a whole nother week. Last night was this. Oh, shit. What's wrong? I forgot to lock the damn back door. The door is wide open. Because you don't think about that stuff till you lay down and your body and your mind just chill. Everything come rushing back. I forgot to pay the mortgage. I forgot to pay the doggone lawn care business. I forgot to pay the damn car note. I forgot to pick the damn kids up from the nursery. The kids are still at the nursery. Everybody do this every day. And I'm no different than any of y'all. Trust me, when you finally sit down, kick your shoes off, fresh out the shower, you sit down, and then you cut, as soon as you cut the TV on or you put your hands behind you, oh, shit. Forgot to close the garage door. Now you got to get up and get to work. I know, we are human, but some people don't think we are. So, okay. I got you, trust me. And everybody know here that I try to stick with my word as much as I possibly can. I really do. It's so much here to do. As a matter of fact, while I'm here, I can write one note that I can stick on the door. Give me two ticks. Okay. So, anyway, you guys, I didn't want to keep y'all long. We 2 minutes over an hour, and we're gonna just do this again tonight in the Greenhouse Lounge. I'm gonna read this real quick. I'm gonna try to read this because there's so much good stuff here, and then we're gonna get out of here. Okay, getting the hut on. Okay, Derek D. Hey, Derek, how you doing, man? Been watching for several months now. Need help with my citrus. I start the fish emulsion because of you, the 5'11". Okay, we'll get you going, man, on the citrus. Currently seeing some good results because it just work. Let me see. I hate the smell of that stank, but it works. Do y'all know I got lemons on that cutting out there, and I didn't do no video on it because I said I know they sick of seeing these air layer off Lillian. It's full of lemons. First it was full of blooms, and I showed y'all that. Now it's literally full of lemons, and that was an air layer that we just took just a few months ago. Lemons, actual lemons. I want to show y'all right now, but I know my Wi-Fi cut out. I'll show you in the next video. Okay, let me see. Frederick Kerr, I live in 8A and it's time to plant collards and turnips and mustards. That's why I'm trying to hurry up out here in this garden because I know I'm running behind. I'm in Central MS and we're planting carrots, collards this weekend. Let me see. Miss G, oh man, that ain't what I wanted to do. Oh, okay, I clicked on some news. Kira Mommy of 5. If you don't do your own research, you won't ever enjoy gardening. Amen. I read that already, but it was so worth it. You got to do your own research. You can't just depend on me. I am not God. I'm nobody's God. Please, just, watch me, hang out with me. But please, oh Lord, do your own research. It will help you in the long run. Good morning, Angela's Garden Sense. Good morning to you. Rosa Hopkins, it's about sharing and experiences. Amen. 2Max in a pack. I want to buy a lemon piece. I'm on your website, but can't find where you purchase. I haven't, I didn't have them for sale. I only was selling those locally, and they sold out like that. Remember, I took like 20 20 lemons or more, and they literally, I think they sold in 2 or 3 days tops, like that. Let me see. You're going to always learn something new. You should always try to learn something new. Always. And you know what? If you're around people where you ain't learning nothing new, you need to expand your circle. I'm just going to say that. Sometimes keep a tight circle, but if you ain't learning nothing from this crew, you need to broaden your horizons. I'm going to say that, and I'm off track again. Damn it. Y'all going to have me here another hour. If I didn't open my circle up and open up my mind, the people that I used to hang around when I was still be in Toledo, Ohio, doing some real messed up stuff. You can't, if you are not growing as a person around the few people you hang around, I'm not saying get rid of those people. Sometimes you should, but sometimes you shouldn't. But for the most part, add a one or two more people into your group, man. You need to learn as a human being. Again, with that, man, add something else in there. You know, I like learning all kind of stuff. All kind of stuff. Nothing wrong with that. That's how I feel about that. Okay, Chico Wise, yep, your mileage way outvaries your other experiences. Stephanie Valdez say, for as long as I've been gardening, 15 plus years, every year is different. Amen to that. I read and research all the time because my soil, my needs, my weather may be different from others. And you know something else about that, Stephanie? Here's something that I found out. Even your own area, your own conditions change every year too. What worked for you last year won't necessarily work for you this year, right? It won't. I do it all the time. Like, okay, I'm gonna start out with the neem oil, and then I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna get tons of peaches. I did the same thing this year. I ain't get shit. It just 1 year. Okay, I did this, that, and other thing. No mealy bugs, none of that stuff. This year, bam, I got everything. Everything came from like the depths of the earth to devour everything I'm trying to grow. So your environment changed too. Victory Garden begins, make a fire roll. Okay, we got that one. Teach a man to fish and he'll eat. Amen. Amen. For the rest of his life. Charles Robinson. Oh, I'm locked up. My video locked up, y'all? Or is it my... Let me see if it's just my iPad. I'm probably locked up. Can y'all see me moving? Am I moving? Am I grooving? Video good? Okay, it's just my iPad then. That's what I thought. Let me close that out and keep on going. Because my iPad locked up on me. Y'all see me? Okay, am I moving though? Am I moving? Or am I still like a robot dude? Okay, I got it. There we go. I'm back on time now. That's a big ass head right there. My wife like it. Okay, you should always learn from each other, meaning you should always give and receive from each other. Amen to that. Oh, see you later, Chico Wise. I see Kira Mama saying goodbye to you. Lakeisha's King Saving Greens. I got to go feed my husband breakfast. Go for it. Like I tell you, don't let me take no time out of your real life. I'm just some dude. Chico Wise, thanks, Leah Farmer, for the live stream. I'll be stopping by. I hope you do. I really do, because we haven't been in the Greenhouse Lounge in a while, and if you guys could see how many either emails or comments I get, like, when is the lounge? I know why y'all want to. I know, because I even want to get in there. I know why. It's time to just relax. It's time to relax. And that's what I told you. Even here in the garden community on the doggone computer, We still need to be like, okay, I don't feel like sharing no information. I don't feel like talking about no beans. You know, I just want to just, man, all of us just, man, just relax. Relax. Go put your kids in the bed somewhere and relax. Okay, Angela Bowen said different group of bugs this year. I think these was aliens. Them wasn't no bugs. Them was aliens. Because they did some stuff. And I know a lot of us saw some bugs we ain't never seen before. Am I lying? Who all seen something? I've seen several different species I've never seen nowhere in the country before in my life. I watched y'all channels and y'all seen, oh, who was that? God, was it Bear Fruit Garden, I think? She showed, I can't remember who it was. They showed something. I said, what the hell is that? I'm watching this video. I couldn't understand what I was seeing. But aliens, that's what I think. Okay. Okay, I'm moving, Angela Bowman. Thank you so much. I'm moving. Everybody say, yes, you're moving. Frederick Crow led my philosophy with this information is to take what I need and leave the rest. Some people may need the knowledge even though I don't. Amen. And sometimes it's not even knowledge. Sometimes I'm just talking shit. You know what I'm saying? So I never, ever said I'm about to be the teacher or the leader or the nothing. Don't, and here's another thing, play on words. I've heard that a couple of different times about my name. That is my YouTube name. I've heard lead farmer, lead farmer, lead. That's a YouTube name. Okay, so for the people to keep spitting that out like they saying that I'm the leader or that's a listen to me real close. If YouTube would have picked up another name that I had way back in the day, somebody had already had that name. I'm glad I didn't get that name because it was horrible. But you know what I'm saying? I end up picking that name just like the rest of us. You put the name in the dog on YouTube and pray don't nobody else got it. And just so happened, the 73, I didn't want that on there. But they said, that's available. Okay, I'll take it. So I don't know why people add that to me. Okay. Kier Mommy 5, this fall and winter we need to research how we can survive the extreme heat. We need to prepare the garden for next year's heat wave. You know what, Kier? I'm going to tell you this. You are so right. But you know what I'm scared of? I'm scared that we are not going to be ready what's coming next year. I got a feeling we're not going to be ready for what's coming this winter. After a summer like this, I scared the shit out of me. I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm scared of next summer. Be honest with you. Totally honest with you. I kid you not, this is what I'm researching. Growing stuff in the house. You know why? Not in the greenhouse, in my garage. Because if things keep heating up like this year by year, you ain't gonna be able to grow nothing out there but cactus. Think about that. So hydroponics and aquaponics, 2Max in a pack is doing that. And trust and believe when the time is ready, when I'm done setting up the real greenhouse lounge out here, that is going to be part of it. Hydroponics and aquaponics. I want to learn how to grow some stuff in the house. If you catch my drift. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm gonna cut that out. Let me cut that out. Hey, DD's Pharmacy, how you doing? Hey, Loza Farmer. Loza say, I may be getting shade cloths and growing in my woods. Right now, it's getting that way, Miss Craft. You caught that. I know Angela's garden, so y'all was with me. Hey, about to be legal. Gotta do your research. Shit, do your do your research. You gotta do your research before you start growing stuff. Didn't we say that earlier? Do your research before you start growing stuff. Just saying, you don't know what's coming. Learn how to grow indoors. Okay, I got a lot of people that smoke. How can I say this? Smoke cabbage. They like the boiled cabbage. I'm gonna call it that. Okay, they like the boiled cabbage, and it's becoming legal to the point of, it sparks my interest. If it was legal, I might. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. Now, how can I put it? I'm just thinking to myself, and I'm about to open up. Okay, I don't went overtime, but I'm gonna say this, and I mean it. Now, some people ain't gonna like it. Frankly, I'm sorry about this, but ain't it weird that you can drink alcohol? Now, I know how to make alcohol. I know what it consists of. I know how powerful you can make it. And I know what it does to the body. Why is cabbage illegal? I ain't got nothing against cabbage. I just got things against people that like to eat cabbage and that's all they want to do. Like the same thing as people want to drink alcohol, and that's all you want to do. Lay around the house, feed off other people, and get drunk. People that just sit around boiling cabbage and bums, yeah, I have zero respect for that. But some of the most intelligent people I know boil cabbage. Have you ever noticed that? I mean, some mind-blowing shit they'll spit off the top of their head. Some of our greatest influences in art, music, entertainment, philosophy, cabbage, son. You ever thought of that? Just saying. Cabbage. Drunks, not so much. Some of the drunks that I've seen, the most information they've given me, like, don't step over there. I threw up over there. Stay away from over there. That's about, that's about as much that I can get. Lotta Babs, how you doing? She say what? Cabbage is illegal to grow? Missing something. I missed something. Yes, you did. Lotta Babs, cabbage. Okay, I'm just saying, yes, it's illegal to grow this strain of cabbage. Okay, the reason cabbage is illegal is because its medicinal properties, etc. And I've been doing this research lately, and I'm telling you what, there's so many medicinal purposes and agents in the cabbage. It's almost like if somebody said, I got a cure for cancer, or I got a cure for AIDS, or I got a cure for, just like, for instance, for like dieting, right? Nobody want to tell you the truth about dieting is about your food consumption. Your health is more of your food consumption, right? They don't want to they want to tell you, look, you take these pills, you get these pills, you eat them junks, and when you're done, you go order some more. Don't nobody want to tell you, look, stop eating sausages or stop eating Oreos and that'll stop. My dad used to say something. Say, Dad, I woke up and when I do this, it hurt. And this is my father. So I'm thinking he's about to tell me some fatherly advice and give me, well, let me look at it or something. No, you know what he say? He said, hurt when you do this, huh? I said, yeah. He said, well, don't do that then. That's how simple some shit is in life. You understand? Sometimes stuff don't need a scientist to stand up on a podium and give this long 3-hour speech about why this, that, and that. Sometimes the answer is literally that simple. Dad, it hurt when I do like this. Don't do that shit then. You know what I'm saying? So to me, health sometimes like, Doc, I can't seem to keep losing weight. What's in your purse? Some lipstick, some chapstick, a blank check, some Lorna Doone cookies. Lorna Doone cookies and some damn spearmint gum. Stop eating that shit. There you go. Pay the nurse on your way out. Some stuff is that simple. I know it's hard to do. I'm a perfect example of that. You know, everybody struggle with health problems, weight problems, but sometimes the answer is more simple than what we're looking for. And cabbage has so many properties in it. You know how, this is not scientific. This is just some stuff that kept me up the other night, okay, besides some other crazy video I watched. This what kept me up. It was a question. I was watching a movie, or no, a video. And the video was about, it said, why do humans only use a small amount of their brain, right? Maybe you don't have enough stimuli to even activate the rest of your brain. Maybe everything you look around and see just ain't enough. Maybe you don't have the right key to open that other part of your brain. I know, I'm just saying, I think cabbage might be the key. They don't want you to, during slavery, and I told you, again, this is not science. This is just me in the garden, pulling weeds, thinking. During slavery, they did not want black folks to read. They did not want black folks to learn how to read. Don't go down that alley because I'm not going there. Let's leave it right there, okay? They didn't want us to learn how to read. Why? They didn't want us to learn how to read because you're going to start figuring how to get out of this shit. Right? A lot of people say, oh, because they didn't want you in the Bible. It ain't just that. You can start figuring out what signs say. Look, the north is that way. They don't want you to know. They don't want you to know that shit. They don't want you to know. Freedom is that way. They don't want you to know that. You know, Highway 95 is that way. They don't want you to know that. So it seems like every time people don't want you to know something, don't it seem like that's the freaking answer? That's the answer. That's usually the answer. Because there's no reason on the planet Earth alcohol is legal and cabbage ain't. They teach eat pills. That's what you need. Pills for diet, for health. You can't sleep. You can't stay woke. Pills. You need them. You need them. Pain, pills. They teach that. That's what they want. Ain't it funny that the same thing that these pills are supposed to do, and at the same time they're making your butthole bleed, or one of your eyes cock over to the left, or, you know, the pills got side effects, but the cabbage heals the same stuff without the side effects, except for the munchies. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, pain. If pain management means I'm going to sit here and boil a little cabbage, watch Half Baked on DVD and laugh my ass off and eat about 3 egg sandwiches and go to sleep versus waking up and your arm is numb and you got the runs and you're impotent and you can't sleep. All this, think about it, the pills, the side effects, egg sandwiches, impotence. I'm just saying. So I have nothing against anybody that boils cabbage. Nothing. A lot of people I know. I don't. But and that's only because my line of work. If I could, I probably would. Just saying. Ugh. A fly was in my coffee. He liked it too. Okay. Oh, that's not a fly. That's just some coffee. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Whoa. I've been running my mouth that long. Okay, Miss Lady, for real, your garden is your pharmaceutical company medicine cabinet. Amen. Angela's garden said, quite true. Okay, Miss Lady, for real, you can literally grow whatever you need for better health. Yes, you can. You don't need pills. By the way, this is just ashes in here. It's just in a pill bottle. A lot of BAPs say they are thinking about making it legal here. I wish they would definitely link up with my cousin. I wish they go ahead. I'm telling you. Because I'm not taking no pills. I'm not taking none, man. When they end up giving, right, it's just holistic health. They don't want you to know about herbs and stuff. They do not want you to know about that stuff. Stuff you could cure yourself with Victory Begins says vote. Amen to that. Vote on it. Vote to make it legal. Master Yip say, I'm medicating right now. Guava, my friend. Guava. Okay, Victory Garden Begin. They want the tax money from growing cabbage, just like they did alcohol. Growing cabbage, legal factory farms, but not for individuals. It's about the money. It's all about the money. It's all about the money. Now think about how big that money system is. Not only can they want to make tax money because they make it illegal because they can't get nothing off of it, but they can also, I call it, enslave people, which is locking people up in prisons and making them work for free. That's slavery. I don't care how you cut it. I don't care what color you is. It's slavery. Enslave human beings for some shit like boiling cabbage. Man, do you understand how illegal that is? You taking somebody's life? I know this is a dumb saying, and I even hate hearing it, but it really makes you think about it when you say it and really think about it. Have you ever heard anybody dying from it? ODing on weed. I just ain't never heard of it. If I'm wrong, correct me. I've been in the medical field and I never seen nobody in the hospital, whether it was the ICU or the ER, for weed. I'm just saying. Now, alcoholism, yeah. Liver, pancreas, all that shot. I've never seen anybody. I take that back. That's a lie. I have seen somebody in the hospital for weed. I've seen somebody in the ER because they thought they was dying because they were so high. Okay? That's it. Came in the ambulance and everything. That's all. It's like, no, you fine. You just high as shit. That's all. Whatever you had, remember where you got it from and let me know. I'm going to put it on your chart. Be like, okay, here's your medication. Here's my number. Give me, holla at me when you wake up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying. Only reason they was in the hospital because you so high, you think you dead already. I mean, not dying. You think you are dead and you are a ghost. I can't see you. I've never heard of it. If anybody ever heard of ODing on some weed, just let me know. I don't care if you share this 1,000,000 times and then somebody and some super scientist come back with a cape on, talk about some, yes, I tell you what, I had a case, I'll believe you. I just ain't never heard of it. I'm not saying I'm not say all, be all, end all of the situation. I've just never heard of it. Alcohol, a lot. Crack, gotcha. Weed, no. Never heard of it. But that's it. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here, y'all, because I will go on, because this conversation is one that I've been getting into a lot lately, on a personal level, just because it's so interesting for me. Led, you really need your own comedy special. You can't have a comedy special when you're laughing at your own self. I'm just saying, if you think about it, you never hear about this stuff. And this subject interests me to death. Thank you, Fundy Fee. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. She say, new sub, so glad I found your channel. Keep up the good work. I'm trying. I got a couple of little sideline issues that I'm working on, trying to fix. But, oh yeah, and somebody said cigarettes. But other than that, I like to have a good time with all my folks. We come in here, we cut up, we have a good time. And sometimes we learn something. Sometimes we just like to have, without that. Oh, I'm locking up again, huh? Without that, it's just, without the fun of gardening, just kind of lose the whole thing of it. So it stopped being fun once you stop having fun. It seems like the garden start failing too, trying too hard. So last night, and this is just to sum it up, last night when I was showing Lady Led, I'm getting my groove back, making fire. Once she got home and I was showing her, look, I mastered it. I'm back on top of my game. She said, when I would really want to show her, I felt like I'm the boyfriend showing off in front of the girls. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, look, baby, watch this. Make fire out of cotton balls. Watch this. Told little leg, y'all come over here. Look, watch daddy work. I'm sitting here, I'm sweating. Nothing. 5 cotton balls, 6. She said, baby, you trying too hard. Didn't you just show me you lit about 50 of these months today? Yeah. She said, baby, you trying too hard. I said, well, just trying to show off a little bit. Once I just stopped thinking like yesterday when I showed y'all in the video, once I stopped talking, telling you how I'm doing it, this is what you do, this is how, once I just shut it up and just did it, fire. So, okay, DJ Chancellor, my brother in the house. How you doing, my friend? Yes, cigarettes will kill your ass. Cigarettes, alcohol, crack, meth, but weed? I don't know. I'm becoming more and more open to that situation. I've been telling my kids their whole life, don't you stay away from drugs and you stay away from that weed. Crack, yeah, stay away from that crack and stuff. Weed. I don't know. Daddy might have some weed one day, so I'm not gonna keep counting that out. You live and learn. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Let me see. Let me go back. Who did I just see? I know I just didn't see what I think I seen. Easily nat. Hey, baby. Easily natural. You are really amazing. So multifaceted. I'm so glad I'm like you. That is my baby. That is Princess Leia. Hey, sweetheart. What are you doing watching Daddy cut up this early in the morning? Where are you right now? Hope you in school. And if you at work, get off the phone and go do some stuff. Daddy love you. It's legal in South Carolina. DJ, is it legal in South Carolina? DJ Chancellor, no, it is not. Not quite. Not quite. There's certain people that can have it and certain people that can't. Holly Tova, I can't smoke weed because I get stuck. You get stuck? like, like this stuck? Or what? Or just stuck smoking weed? You at home, gotta work later. Okay, baby, you have a nice day, okay? Now get off of Daddy's live stream because I'm saying some bad words. Okay. She know her daddy is nuts. That's my baby though. That's my only daughter. Princess Leia is the one y'all saw when I hurt my back this spring, and she just took over everything and just went in there like she was a construction worker and planted all of Lemon Lane over there. Lemon Lane is because of her. She planted all of that herself because she was like, Daddy is busted up, and she keep on crying. And my baby is almost done with nursing school. Going in, she want to be like her old man. So, baby, you just do what you have to do, okay? Yeah, she went in there like a boss. Like a boss. That right there. That little lady right there is a beast. I ain't worried about her. So, okay, let me get out of here. Whatever you put in your lungs, that is not pure air. It's killing you faster. Well, you are so right about that, patio frutal. That's why they have edibles. You don't want nothing in your lungs. That used to be one of the things I used to say, because I don't smoke. And that used to be one of the things that I would say, I ain't putting nothing in my lungs. You know, I got one problem, fat. I don't want to be fat and coughing. You know, pick one. You know what I'm saying? Pick a health problem. You know, don't compile them. Pick one. You can't be fat and smoking. You know what I'm saying? Pick one. And I went with Debbie Cakes. So I believe that. Yes, you can't. I mean, putting anything in your lungs is bad. Yes, it is bad. Okay? But then there's the argument of sitting in traffic, snorting up everybody's exhaust, right? Your air that you breathe sometimes is just as bad. Not as bad as taking it straight to the lung. True. But if you want to argue that, which I'm agreeing with you, it's these brownies you should taste. They to die for. Not that I know. I'm just saying, if you a person like me don't want nothing in your lungs, they got these gummy bears. I'm sorry. Because you would never know. You would never know. You would never know. You eat this shit. You'll eat this shit. And it looks like a gummy bear. It is a gummy bear in essence. But what's inside the bear is what makes it so good. You would never know. So if you're a person like me, you don't want to destroy your lungs, you know. It's other ways. I'm going to tell you this. When I was in high school, I had a friend that always, and he was a Jamaican. He was the real deal. He wasn't born here, nothing. He was from Jamaica. And I used to tell him all the time, man, I don't smoke, man. Man, come on, man, you should smoke this, man. Come on. No, that's not one of my things. Now I drink some of this damn Mad Dog 2020, but I ain't gonna sit here. I'm not a smoker. He said, I got something for you like to drink. Come on, wait a minute. You know what he did? That some bitch went and boiled some tea. And I see my daughter is probably still on this live. Yeah, baby, you about to learn something about dad again. He made some tea. I drink that. That shit was delicious. Smelled like tea. Put a little lemon in it. Some honey. Tasted like tea. But it had a kick like a damn military boot in the nuts. Boy, I sat there for a minute. I'll never forget this, and I'm sharing something personal with y'all, and my daughter is online right now. She gonna learn too. I'll never forget, he had this teacup, because it was his mom's cup, and it was normal kind of teacup, and it was glass, and it had some little designs in it, and, glass embroidery. I can remember I probably had to stare at that teacup. It felt like for days, looking at how intricate the flowers were, the details in the flowers, some shit I would have never thought about. Like, who the fuck sat here and made little bitty roses in the fucking glass? And that was all from tea. So, okay, so it's other ways to consume it. Just saying. I'm so far off track, and I've been on here for way too long. Yes, I was on another planet. Yeah, Antoinette, yes, focus. My focus is gone. Oh, the focus from the cabbage, yeah. I sat there forever thinking about that. Like, oh my God. It was like, who done this? How the hell did they do this? They had to do this on another planet. I couldn't grasp who sat and made this glass. And then you know what blew my mind later? His mama got a whole set of these. This ain't the only one. This ain't the Holy Grail. It's about 20 of them bitches in a punch bowl up there. This had to happen on another planet. So just imagine that, okay? Tea. So you don't have to consume it. I mean, you don't have to smoke. I'm not a smoker. I'm not. At all. I'm a consumer. If anything. So you are right, my friend. You are so right. A lot of Baps say, my grandmother did that one time at work, shaking my head. We had to go get her. We had to go get her because she was in the closet trying to pick flowers off her dress. See what? That's what I'm talking about. See what I'm saying? Now think about this. Think about this. And I can finish that story. I might as well finish it. At the time, I was a young driver. I had my first car, and I left my car there. You don't want to go drive. You drink alcohol, first thing, man, I'm going to head on to the house, man. I'm going to just get on out of here, and then you end up killing somebody or something, right? Not with cabbage. With cabbage, you want to get out and walk and see shit. You walking, and you like, man, you smell that air, man? You smell that? Man, I don't know what that is. You might smell a restaurant in the distance. You might smell some roses. Like, man, that smell like you could just put it on like lotion, man. Or dog might be barking. For the next 3 blocks, you're going to be wondering, I wonder what kind of dog that is. In your mind, you can see like, man, that sounds like a dog I know. That sounds like a dog I know. But I can't place it. You're going to think about that for 3 blocks. Then you home. You went walking. You don't want to drive. I just never seen nobody on weed do a whole bunch of have a whole bunch of illegal thoughts. I've been around people that smoke. And you know what? The last thing that comes to mind when somebody is smoking, like, man, let's go rob a bank, man. Let's do this shit. Now, I done seen some people high off of something else or drunk and be like, man, let's do this shit, son. Let's do this shit, man. You ready? You ready? Let's do this, man. Let's do this. I've seen that. But I've never seen somebody high off cabbage with some kind of criminal plan. Ever. Like, hey man, we need to go like do this shit. They can't. They just kind of more like, they'll do this for an hour and then like, man, Twinkies, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's thinking about crime. I've never heard a high person off of weed, cabbage, talk about crime. I've heard people solve crimes. I've heard people solve them. Like, you know what? I ain't gonna lie, dog. OJ did that shit. I've heard him solve crimes. I'ma tell you how he did that shit, bro. They said like she came out the back, right? Right. What they ain't saying is the motherfucker in the front, in the bushes, right? They didn't say nothing about that. They said it once. They ain't said it no more. I've heard people high solve crimes. I've never seen nobody high commit a violent crime. I could be wrong. I said me. I've never seen it. I've seen some crime, but I've never seen nobody high off weed do some violent shit, just like beating people up, beat their girlfriends, steal a car. I'm thinking hard too. I can't think of it. You never heard a police report on the news say, and this just in, he was high off of weed. Never. You've heard, and he was high off of methamphetamines. Back to you, Dave. He was high off of crack. Back to you, Dave. You've heard all of that. And the driver was at a 0.5 alcohol level driving. You've heard all of that. They don't even got no scale for weed, do they? Like, how high was he? They don't. The scale, they ain't no blow test, none of that shit. The only test they got for weed is you was trying to text on their phone while they got you in the holding cell, but the face of the phone is that way and you trying to text on the back where the apple is. Like, you don't understand why your screen ain't coming on. That's the scale they got. Like, yeah, he high. He got on one high heel shoe and one damn Gore-Tex boot. So that's it. Anyway, hey Kimberly friends, how you doing? If you do, you will be a criminal from the start. It ain't the cabin, right, baby? Say if you were to do that, you was a criminal from the start. It ain't the cabbage, right? You was already robbing something, if that was the case. Rosa Hopkins say, I'm at the office officially laughing like crazy. Other people are laughing because I'm laughing. It's good for the soul. Amen. That's what I'm talking about. Everybody is so serious about moving on land and becoming this like military compounds and stuff, but they forget about the human factor. You know, going out in the garden and planting all kind of shit and feeding the world. Forget about the human factor. Man, laughter, camaraderie, a hug, you know what I'm saying? A smile. People forget about that part. And that's the only thing I be going against is, man, cut that shit out. That's all I'm saying. Leave that over there. Just saying. DJ Chancellor, I'm in Cali. They'll pop up for driving under the influence of cabbage. Well, see, that's what I'm saying. I think it's if you ever seen or heard of somebody driving under the influence of cabbage, I do say that's bad. Right? It is bad. You shouldn't be driving under the influence of anything. And I'm gonna go down another path with that. Stick with me. Have you ever seen a high-speed chase with people high off cabbage? Have you ever even heard of somebody getting in an accident and it being on the news? Or if you know yourself, high off cabbage? No, because they doing 2 miles an hour until they say, you know what, I'll just walk. That's one. Any of the above. If you know of any, please let me know so I can share it with the rest of the world. Really, because I want to know. Now, what I do know is these little gems, you could drive all you want to. And what people don't realize, once you take pharmaceutical medications, your eyes be cocked and you have sleepy driving down the road. They think it's okay. They don't tell you not to drive with half of this shit they give you. Some of it they do. Refrain from driving. Make sure you eat something first. But a lot of this stuff, trust me, for my hand and my back, I've got things, narcotics that I refuse to take. There is not one sign or label on that stuff that say don't drive. All it says is eat something before you take it. I'm not taking that. I got bags that I haven't even opened of the medications they've given me. I'm not taking that shit. Don't say don't drive though. Well, we all know if you start taking pharmaceutical narcotics, you're going to tear some shit up. One way or the other. While you driving crazy, your heart rate is going up. Something is going to happen. It's okay to drive off of this garbage. It's okay to go through your daily life on this garbage. Go to work and use heavy machinery on this garbage. You know why I'm still home from work? Because I'm not going to work and drive no mail truck off this. I'll kill somebody by accident. They said, you got to take it, though, on your hand. That's why my hand's still swole up and I can't bend some bitch. I look like Spider-Man. But I refuse to hurt somebody because of this. They say, no, but you got this. You can come back to work because you got your medicine. If I come back to work and be high off this medicine and hurt somebody, then you fire me because I hurt somebody because I was high off medicine. That don't make no damn sense. I'll take my chances. I'll stay home and I ain't making no money. I'll stay home. I'm not going to hurt nobody. So, to me, cabbage, I don't have a problem with it. That's right. Easily natural. I almost died from antibiotics prescribed for sinus infection. My baby did. She was just in the hospital. We just took her to the hospital not too long ago because they prescribed the wrong shit. Me and your mama, that's why me and your mama, what the hell did they give you? Once we read it, we knew. They'll prescribe anything. Baby, you know daddy been a nurse for a long time and you know how many times have I said, listen, they be prescribing some effed up stuff to people and just because they too busy or it's a wrong diagnosis. You know, I don't got to tell you, I'm not going to, we'll talk about that later between me and you, but you know what you know daddy, all the stories me and you done had. Miss Lady for Real says, lady around the corner from us killed her neighbor's 3 daughters and severely injured her own under the influence of lower tabs. See, that's what I'm talking about. Miss Lady for Real, if anything, they will get stopped for driving too damn slow. That's the only thing you're going to see on the news. I know because I was riding with my sister when we were young teenagers. Too slow, like you supposed to be going 45 and you doing 4. Oh, I didn't see the 5, officer. I didn't see the 5. I just saw the 4 and I just went with that. I just kind of figured, yeah, get out the car. But that's it. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Never know. You see them dudes on a high-speed chase, California. Mm. You see them high off some goofballs and shit. They're going to kill somebody. And how do they accidents always end? Not no cabbage. You never see no cabbage high-speed chase. Never. Stephanie Valdez says insurance companies are in with the doctors. Listen, and it's a lot of questions of why I'm not in the medical field anymore. It's a lot of questions, and I can answer with 1,000 different questions. My baby know. One of them is morals. The one thing I do know for a fact is when it comes to, wait a minute, I'm trying to cut my sprinkler off. It ain't cutting off. When it comes to business, because that's what everybody need to remember something. It's about business. And I know people hate to hear that, but it's just the truth. And if you don't want to hear the truth, this is definitely the wrong channel for you. The truth is everything is about money. Everything is about business. I don't care if it's about morals or not. It's about business. And people keep forgetting that part. If I say I'm going to pay you and I need you to do this job, but I kind of need you to do a little something extra, you're going to do it. And I'm going to tell you how it works. And I'm no exception to the rule. Last year, I did not want to sell a mango tree. I had a mango tree that I brought from Florida. Y'all all seen it. This mango tree had mangoes on it. It started growing mangoes, had little mangoes on it. It was Alfonso mango. Never forget it. One of the best. The lady, I put that picture up for sale on Facebook. And the reason I did that is so you can see I do have mango trees for sale. And yes, they are fruity. She said, I don't want the other ones that don't have fruit on it. I want that one. Yeah, man, I'm sorry. That one ain't for sale. That's my personal. Yeah, I know. But how much do you want for it? Yeah, you didn't hear me. That one ain't for sale. Yes, it is. How much do you want for that one? I was like, ma'am, that's the same tree right there for sale. She said, that one doesn't have fruit on it. But it's going to have fruit. You can even see the little buds. Yeah, I know, but I want that one. That one ain't for sale. How much, if it was for sale, do you want to sell it for? If it was for sale, it would be, you don't want to hear about it. Guess what? She added so many zeros to some numbers where I was like, had to talk to Lady Leia like, hey, look, I really like this mango tree. I really don't want to get rid of it. I really did some videos about it, and I really want to keep it. We're going to have mango. Lady Leia, like, fool, is you crazy? Sell that. We'll go get another one. You even got another one out there. Yeah, right? Business. Some things in business ain't morally right because my morals was that's mine. It's not for sale. Once you start adding zeros to that junk, my morals was like this. As the zeros went up and the number went up, my morals went under. So people can take advantage of your weaknesses. So in business, when it comes to doctors merging with pharmaceuticals, it's business. Medicine is not business. Healthcare is not healthcare anymore. Medicine is not healthcare anymore. This is not about you. It's not about getting you better. It's about making money. As much money as you can make. And every time I see that happen in a situation, it drives me crazy. Do you understand I'm a mailman now? I'm a mailman right now because of my morals. So if you think I'm going to just sit by and watch people just keep getting robbed for business sense, it's not going to happen. I'm not that guy. I'm not going to let it happen. Because people don't even know. You're getting hurt every time you swallow some of this shit. You're getting hurt. And just think, I felt like I'm the dude giving it to you, right? It's like I kind of felt like a street pharmacist, a dope dealer, if you think about it, right? Who do the police always come after? They don't come for the kingpin. They don't come for the big shot down in Colombia somewhere. They don't go to the dude in Mexico just shipping in tons of this drug in. They come for the little dude on the corner. They come for him because he's actually exchanging hands from his to the consumer. They don't care about the kingpin. They want to catch as many of people like little street dude as they can catch. Because that's free labor. That's in slavery, right? So in a way, I kind of start feeling like the little street pharmacist. I felt like the dope dealer. The man, the big man, my boss, the doctor, is telling me, okay, give him this. And I'm handing this prescription to you and your family. When I'm looking at it like, they don't need this. Why did you give them this? You can't question the kingpins. You keep questioning the kingpins, you might come up missing. Just saying. Anyway, let me get back on here. I'm sorry. Back on a tangent as usual. Long ass video. Not in the garden. Okay, Victory Begins. Star Mail 2000 say, when and where do you sell your trees? I sell them locally. I sell them, yes, Neutrino, legal drug dealers. That's all. He ain't no different than my friend Boogie. The dude that I go pick them packages up from, and I ain't gonna say one of the pharmacies, the regular ones, just because he got on a little bow tie and a little white jacket, he ain't no different than Boogie. No different. Because Boogie got on Timberlands and jeans. He different than the dude in the bow tie and the white coat? No, he ain't. He making you feel better for whatever situation you going through right now. And guess what? You're going to have some side effects on both of them. The ones from him in the bow tie and Boogie in the Timberlands. Both y'all going to have some side effects for whatever they giving you. Same problem. Addiction, impotence, leaky ass, running ass nose, dry mouth, itchy skin, flaky hair. I mean, the list goes on. Sleepless nights. Okay, I'm sorry. Victory Begins. It's not about you. It's about giant corporations making money and keeping you in your job. Yes, it is. Miss Lady for real. Healthcare is legal drug business. Some doctors are the prostitutes and pharma are the pimps. Amen. Amen. Barefoot Garden say, I just had a knot injury almost a month ago. Waited for 3 hours before they offered pain meds, and the first thing they offered was morphine. Hours later, only one person came to see about me. You could have been in there dead. I'm telling you, you know what? I don't talk about what I used to do because I got more. Don't get me wrong. I miss my friends and stuff, but I got so many horror stories that I used to come home with and not being able to sleep because you see faces. You don't forget faces. All of that, man, is it worth the money? Sometimes I'll never knock a stripper or a whore again. I never will. You know why? Because all of us pimp our own selves out. We whore ourselves out for money. We do. Don't nobody feel like going to work doing half the shit that they got us doing right now, but you doing it for the money. I will never say, look at this nasty stripper. Oh, look at this nasty whore. Never again I will do that because I ain't doing no different than she is. She earning a living. You get older and you have a little cabbage and your mind starts to open about things and people around you. Like, maybe stripping ain't so bad. Baby stripping ain't so bad. No, I'm kidding. Just in case my daughter listening. It is for you. Okay. Victory begins is okay. Miss Lady for real say healthcare is a legal drug business. Some doctors are the prostitutes and farmers the pimps. Barefoot Garden said, I just had a knock injury. I read that one. Okay, victory begins. You can't work for small business because they do not have as good of benefits as the big ones. Keeps you stuck. Oh, that's what you meant by you. It keeps you stuck. Yes, it does. It does. And when you ready to go, you know what to do? Come here, baby. Just like a pimp, right? Just like a pimp. Come here. What's the problem? Man, I can't live off of this, man. Look what I'm making. I can't live off of this, man. I got kids to feed. You know how much my mortgage is, man. Then my insurance just went up. Oh, shh. Baby girl, baby girl. Shh. Look, I tell you what. I'll give you another $1 an hour. Don't tell nobody. Shh, just between me and you. Okay? Don't tell nobody. I'll give you another $1 an hour. That'll help you a little bit with your kids. Okay? Okay. Shh, don't tell nobody. Now wipe your face, wipe your tears off, Because once you go out there crying, they're going to be asking what's wrong with shit, and then we're going to have a problem. Wipe your face, put your makeup back on, go back out there. All right? And you will see that difference on your next check. And then they got you by the balls again. It's pimping, 101. These companies ain't no different. Pat you on the back. If they know they can't replace you, one of their baddest, they can't replace the baddest one. Oh, we gotta keep her tight. Okay? When you good at your job, oh, they want to keep you. They want to fire you, but they can't replace what you got up here or somewhere else, So come here, let me talk to you. How many of us had that conversation with our boss, supervisor? Shh, come here, let me talk to you. Right? So, it's the truth. We all being pimped. And they know that that's how they got the system set up. Just like now, everything is so high, you can barely afford it, to the point you do some strange stuff for some change. Just the truth. Stephanie Valdez say, right, it's all about money. The doctors have to prescribe meds because the stands companies say they have to. If they don't, the doctors come down so hard and they subscribe. I'm gonna tell you something. It goes deeper than that. If you knew what I know, I can't say. If you knew what I know, your whole, I don't know whether your head will explode or you will start crying. If you knew what I knew. Don't nobody ever, I'm going to say just a couple of things that I will be able to say. I'm going to just say this. When you go into a hospital or an emergency room, say you have to stay for an extended amount of time, even if it's just for a day. You ever look on the sink and see the little soap and the little shampoo and the little comb and the little toothbrush and shit like that, okay? Everything that you see in that room, you have to pay for as soon as you get in that room. Unless you ask that nurse, the nurse, not the janitor, the nurse, to remove it out of the room and off of your bill. Did you know that? I'm going to say that. That's just one thing that I know. That's just one creepy thing that I know. One of many. And with that being said, the price of each and every, that little shit, I don't even got nothing on my table that small. That little thing of shampoo that's about this big. I'm not going to say it's a certain price because the prices may have changed. But I'm going to say this. I've seen one of those little shampoos for $25. I've seen that comb, that little flimsy comb that you throw away once it's useless, $15. That little bar of soap that's this big, $30. And every time I'm saying what I've seen, I'm not going to say that's the specific price of one now. The reason I'm saying that, for legal purposes. Now, here's another thing. Every day, The reason they make them this size, because you're going to need another one tomorrow. And then they got the little spray foam, the little spray soap that come out foam. And what you always say, nurse, can you bring me another little bar of that soap? I'm about to wash up. We sure will. What you don't know is part of our job, we're also kind of like cashiers. So when I go to the med room to get your little bar of soap, you know what I also do? Take my badge, scan it in, boop, means I'm the one that just registered for that for your room. Now, I take that same scanner, boop, I boop that little bar of soap, and on my computer screen is the price of that soap registered to your room. When you get it, right, you don't know that you being charged nothing. You don't get no receipt, no nothing, right? This ain't McDonald's. So you thinking it's all good. You're going to use that soap up, and by the time you wash that second armpit, it's stuck in the hair somewhere, and it's gone. It done melted. But you just paid $25 for that to wash your armpits. And if you're in there for an extended amount of time, every time you order that spray soap is $45, that foam. I'm just saying the prices that I have seen it at. Remember that. That little spray foam that smells like coconuts. All of that shit costs you every time you use it, every time you ask for it, every time you request it. Look at it. Oh, my blood pressure cuff is dirty. I guess my skin is kind of, can I get another one? You sure can. That's $100 for that little plastic one. This one is hurting me. You better take a rag, wipe that skin meat off them junks with some of that spray foam and keep using it until it blow up. Because what you don't know is if it fails, okay, if you got that cheap ass blood pressure cuff on your arm and it fails and it blows up, that's when you're not charged for another one because it failed. But when you just want another one because this one kind of pinch or this one is getting dirty, your family members in the room talking about, that's my sister. I love her. Y'all better bring her another blood pressure cuff. Now, look at this one. This one nasty. You better tell, I got so many stories. And I'm going to tell you one. And I know I'm going down the wrong path. One quick story. I'll make it as quick as I possibly can. The blood pressure cuff story of one particular person I'll never forget. Can't remember what was wrong with the lady, but she couldn't speak. She had a chalkboard that the family brought in and everything so she could say what she needed to say. The husband sat in that chair and was just like this all the time, right? I'm a male nurse. I can understand. Every time I come in, he's eyeballing me. Man, get her another blood pressure cuff. I tried to explain to him because, let's just say I really like them. Like, you don't want to do that. It'd be easier if you just wipe it off. Man, you trying to tell me that my wife can't get another blood pressure cuff in this month? Sir, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying you may want to, just wipe it off a little because it's the same thing. Give me your boss up here. I said, oh, okay. I'll tell you what. I'm going to get you another cuff. But before I do, can I say one thing? Yeah, what you got to say? That's $100. Huh? The wife's face is laying in the bed and her face do this. Yeah, every time we bring you that in here, that's $100, bro. Just saying. I'll go get another one. Wait a minute. The wife do this. She get the writing on that. You should have seen it. It was like, you could hear the chalk. What do you mean $100? I said, yeah, those cost $100. That's not free. Every time we replace that, it's going to cost you on your bill $100. Your husband's been requesting a new one almost 2 times a day. if you just take a rag and wipe that off, your blood pressure cuff will be fine. So all this time you've been in here, every blood pressure cuff that you've been replaced, and just on my shift alone, I've replaced 3. That's $300. You know what she said? Wipe this off, Harold. I don't know what his name was. I made that up. Wipe this one off. We don't want another one. You know what the husband said? Damn, I didn't know $100 for this. And I'm just saying, man, I'll go get as many as you want. Just looking out. So, sorry, I went down that path. It gets a little personal to me. Sorry about that. Anyway. Okay. Let me go to the bottom here. I'm sorry, everybody, for skipping. Y'all saying so much good stuff. Go to open payment data. Put your doctor's name in, or whatever drug company pays for your doctor. The most is usually the drug they prescribe to you. And it's reasons for that. You know, it's business. It's like if I have a product and I want Walmart to sell it for me, to put it on Walmart shelves, Walmart gets a cut of that. You understand? For selling it for me. Medicine ain't no different. I don't know why people think medicine is different. If you promote my medication, you're going to get a little kickback and I'm going to get the big bucks. It's simple. It ain't even science, man. It's business. You sell our medicine to your customers, and I'm going to give you a little something, something for it. Oh, okay. I can't beat that. All right. If you have time, check out Dr. Jennifer Daniels. She's a sister who will open your eyes about the medical industry complex. Listen, I'm going to let her do it, because if I did it, we will be here at least 24 hours talking about the stuff that I've personally seen and things that I personally know. It'll drive you. Listen, like my daughter is in nursing school right now, and that's only just to get her feet in the door. And like I told her, once you get in, go another direction. That's it, which I should have done. Let me see, Miss Lady for real. Yes. Led, so true. I was the lady who sent you your bill and made sure everything is accounted for. I've seen bills that are in the hundreds of thousands of dollars, even $1 million bills. So you know, I don't got nothing to lie about. All you gotta do is ask somebody. Do this. If you end up in a doggone hospital for any reason, God forbid, if you end up in there, be like, how much is this soap? The first thing they're going to do is laugh. Like, $20. Every time I end up in the hospital for any reason, if I walk in the room, if I'm conscious and my wife and my children know, the first thing to do when I enter a hospital room, take all this shit off my bill, please. I have my own. You know what they say? Oh, okay, no problem. So now what they do, go in there, scan their badge, boop. And then, boop, 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 boop. They take all of that off your bill. And by the time they're done with your bill, see, you don't understand. You start out with a bill as soon as you sign your name to be admitted. That starts your bill. Your second phase of your bill is being admitted into a room. Once you're admitted into the room, everything in that room you bought, that instantly goes on your bill. There's no less than $500 worth of shit. Instantly. You don't know what the doctor look like, sound like, or smell like yet. But you've already, by walking into the door of the hospital and getting into the room, once you're in that room, you are close to damn $1,500 like that. You don't even know it. They ain't even telling you. I know. You mean to tell me I walked in? So the first thing I do, you can't fight the bill coming into the door to be looked at. You can't fight that first 1,000. But that $500 walking into the room and all that shit around there, that's why, look, think about this. Think. Do you think when you in a room to be looked at, examination room, and you open a drawer, there's gloves in there, it's some needles, it's some toothpicks, it's all kind of shit in there, right? Masses. When you go in that room, why do you think they don't give a shit whether you take them? They don't ask, hey, who took the gloves? No, if those gloves are gone when you leave, boop, you don't even know it. Those gloves really belong to you. And if you don't use them, boop, everybody gets charged for that shit. Have you ever, anybody say, hey, sir, you cannot take those? No. Oh, want a nice warm blanket? Sure, you can have. Here, take that home. Don't worry about bringing it back. Boop. This ain't no joke. This ain't no game. Trust me, I'm knee deep in the funk. I know how this shit works. And if I hadn't seen it for myself with my own eyes, I would not be sitting here telling you shit. I had nightmares about all this stuff for years. Trust it. So when I walk in the hospital room for any reason, yeah, can you remove all this stuff? I have to stay overnight for like time I passed out and stuff. Can you remove all this stuff out of here, please? I don't want to pay for this. Oh, sure. Okay. No problem. She go take that off. And then I got my overnight bag. Just like I prep for a storm, I prep for a hospitalized emergency. Got me some soap. Got me some the rags is free. Towels is free. Okay. But here's the problem. You don't even want to know where that towel and that rag been. You ever seen a hospital rag and it kind of ain't right? Yeah, because they didn't get all the blood out and it's stained or the iodine or something. This rag don't look fresh. You know what I'm saying? Folded nicely, not fresh. Hospital rag, everybody know a good fresh rag don't got them little naps in it. Shouldn't be nappy. That means you don't know how many people's butt this wiped. You don't know how much blood this cleaned up. You don't know how much poop was in this rag. Yes, they were cleaned industrially. Yes, I believe they're sterile. I do believe that. But don't make me feel no better though. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. I have my kids bring my bag, and if they can't find my bag, bring me some soap, bring me a couple rags, bring me a couple towels, bring my shave. Oh, and for my gentlemen, every time you want a razor, yeah, bro, that little plastic raggedy ass razor that you can't cut, especially a black man's hair with, black man's beard, yeah, that just costs you about $20, $25. Bring my razors, bring my soap, bring my bag, bring my stuff. You can get your own stuff. Bring your own stuff into your hospital room. That just saved you $500 by switching your car insurance. You know what I'm saying? That's a true story. I'm joking, but it's true. So listen, I'm so way off a topic. And I got to say this to my friend Sapper Gardner. Please, brother, forgive me because I'm way off task. I did this to try to compliment your video because you made so much sense. You made so much sense this morning. You actually got me up and made me get my clothes on and come out here and get my ass in the garden. And I'm all here talking about medicine that costs too much money. I'm sorry. And cabbage. And cabbage. I'm sorry, brother. To my friend Sapper Gardner, Essian Garden family over there, brother, please forgive me. I flew off task as you know I usually do. I'm sorry about that. Everybody, I'm sorry for taking you down that road. As you can see, that's near and dear to my heart. Working in the medical field is a trip. And I get real caught up with that. And that's why I'm not doing that anymore. Because it hurts me to know any of that stuff. So I'm sorry, everybody. I'm going to get out of here on that note. I know if I start reading this stuff again, I'm gonna be on here for another hour because everybody says so much good stuff. Victory begins. I'm gonna just fiddle through it. just fiddle. Victory Garden begins. That's why I had to pay $7,000 for a bill for 12 hours in the hospital. Every time they come draw blood, that's what they're doing on the computer when they're logging in. They're logging in your name and logging in. So all they're doing is just like a cashier in the grocery store. Who do I charge? And they're making sure this is you that I'm about to give this medication to. Let me see your badge, your bracelet. Boop. Okay. It's you. That was your credit card. That's why when you go into a hospital, you get registered, they give you an open, it's like, look, it's like you walked in the bar and you P. Diddy, you like, look, keep the bar open for my crew. Open bar, everybody drinking on me. That's what you got on your bracelet. Like you going to the state fair and they give you the unlimited bracelet. You got the big red one. You can get on any ride and a couple of free popcorns. You got that. So every time they scan that, boop. Boop. Okay, that's you. Okay, you're going to get this medication. You're going to get that medication. You're going to get this one. That's all. All they doing is confirming that, yep, your credit's still good. Then the lady come in with the little cart. Okay, you live at such and such. We just want to know, what she really saying is, want to know who I can contact when you do not pay this bill and where you're at so we can come and repossess your shit if we have to. That's what she typing. That's what she really saying. Okay, here's your insurance card. That's what she really saying. Who do we come for when it's time to pay up? Okay, Bridget G. Go to, okay, we got that one. Barefoot Garden. When I had little big girl farmer, I asked the nurse to remove certain things from my bill, and she looked at me like I was crazy. You know what they do? See? They look at you crazy because they looking at you like, how you know? Who told you that? That's why she looked at you stupid. Me, I used to just be like this. Okay, no problem. I ain't just gonna come in like, hey, don't use this shit. You know, of course that's my job, so I can't just, hey, don't use that. Look, have your family, go get their own shit. Go get your own shit. No, you can't do that. So when you tell one of us, like, you don't want that on your bill, like, okay, I'll remove it. And if she looked at you crazy, one of the reasons probably she looked at you crazy, Barefoot, is because you just gave her some more work to do because she got to go take that stuff, restock it in the bedroom like this. Boop, put it back where it belongs. Boop, put it back where it belongs. Boop, put it back where it belongs. You just gave her more work to do. Okay. DJ Chancellor, please remove the bedpan. I'll bring my own. You might want to just go with that one. Okay? You might want to just keep that one. Because I don't think they're going to allow you to bring a Home Depot bucket. Bring a Home Depot bucket into the hospital like, I got my own. That might not work out, man. Let me see. Stupid, man. You stupid. Stephanie Valdez say, if you have time, check out Dr. Jennifer Daniels. She's a sister. Okay, got that one. Miss Lady for Real, got that one. Robbie Bird, don't forget cheap tissue in that little box. Now, see what patients pay for, that cheap tissue. Yes, that little, oh, I'm crying, I need some tissue papers. That, and bring your own Kleenex. Take all that off that sink. The toothbrush, where you can only brush one tooth at a time because it's only that big and the bristles is spaced. Take that shit out of here. Garden Realtor, we are still here, Led. Take your time. I'm sorry. I let this go on way too long. I'm rattling off. Miss Lady for Real, it broke my heart to see folks struggling to pay those high-ass bills while CEOs are getting $1 million bonuses and extravagant trips. And you know what, Miss Lady for Real, you know something that I know. You know the dark secrets that I know. That's where they get those bonuses from, for pushing those medications on innocent people when they don't even need it. That's why the doctor quick to give you a prescription. How you gonna give me a prescription this powerful when you only sat here and looked at me for less than 5 minutes? You looked at me for 2 minutes. You talked to me for 3. You washed your hands for 30 seconds and you left. But you gave me some medication that can ruin my life for the rest of my life. Does that make any sense to you? You gave me something that I could either become addicted to, going to have an allergic reaction to, going to cause side effects that's going to have me keep coming to see your ass, so on and so forth. All right, keep it rocking. And you know where those bonuses come from. I'm just going to say one word: machinery. Machinery. I'm going to say 2 words that you know, Miss Lady, for real, that clearly you know what I know. Machinery and vendors. Machinery and vendors. You know what I know, don't you? I couldn't keep watching that shit. I'll pass on bringing the next, I missed that one. Henrietta Lacks. I missed that one. Don't apologize. This stuff we need to hear. Yes, we do need to hear it. All of us need to hear it. Because it's being taken advantage of. Y'all know. Can't stand that very much. Don't like it. Try to mind my own business until I see people getting fucked. Then I lose my cool. Leave that over there. Okay. Green Organic Love. Next topic, funeral and how they rip off. Now, all I can say about funeral, I don't know nothing about that industry. I've never worked in it. I've been ripped off by it, but I've never worked in that industry, so I'm not going to speak on it. I don't know what goes on behind that iron curtain right there. All I know, that's the second part of the medical field. That's what I do know. The end of the road, if you dig what I'm saying. I've never even heard horror. You see horror stories on the news, but I don't know anybody personally that works in that field. I can just imagine. Because what we see as medical professionals, what your end of the road starts out like, I can't imagine what the end process is. I can't even imagine. I don't even want to talk about that no more, y'all. Woo! That's the end of medical field. Everybody have a wonderful day. Woo! Shit. I'm just saying, do more research before you just go slapping people. Okay, that'll brighten my day. Do more research before you go slapping people in the hospital. Do more research before that doctor has to say, this is what you need to do. Honestly, do your own research before you, and this is one of the problems I had. He is not God. He's a dude with a little coat on to make more money than you, and now you taking his word. You lost faith when you buckled up and start crying because he told you you're sick and there's no coming back from it, or you need to take these medications and this bullshit to keep you alive or well. You instantly made that little man a god, or that little woman a god. That's why when a doctor come in your room, and I have friends that's doctors, and we've talked, and we still talk to this day about this, and I still stick by my story, which is this. A lot of them come in with that arrogance. What's going on today? Oh, yeah. He ain't worried about you, and you don't know what other room he just came out of and what he just got through seeing. Okay? I'm not saying all doctors are like that. Most of them. The arrogance. Well, you can keep feeding her cabbage and cheeseburgers if you want to. She's going to die. When you come up like, doctor, listen, if we made her stop eating cheeseburgers and we got her eating holistic foods and we got her eating just green vegetables, which is the key. It truly is the key to longevity in life. Look at my wife. I'm sitting here, put weight back on because I'm not listening. My wife looks like a diamond. And I'm looking at her like, God, okay. One more cheeseburger. then I'm back on the road to recovery. But really, truly. So doctor, you mean to tell me if I take this certain kind of herb, that kind of certain herb, stop eating this kind of meat, stop eating that kind of this, that, and other things, stop drinking soda, you mean that won't help out? No, you gotta take these. You know why? Because that's free to you. All of those foods is free to you. And where do you think they came up with the ideas to make this pill at? From all kind of ancient remedies of the real herbs that made the medication. They're trying to save money by making it synthetic and give to you. But synthetic, anything synthetic, go ahead, eat a damn G.I. Joe Army doll and see how it do to your system. You just ate a bunch of plastic. It's synthetic. It don't belong in your body, correct? It's man-made. So what the hell make you think gel tabs is going to help? You just ate gel tabs. Gel, start there. What the fuck is that? What kind of gel? So when you start putting all these synthetic things in your body, think about this. They got this whole thing now with the synthetic weed and the synthetic CBD oil. It done killed 8 people. Synthetic anything kills you. You understand? So when you eating some shit fresh off of a tree, they don't want you to know that. They don't want. Let me tell you something. And I'm shouldn't be preaching. This world is so backwards because everybody wants you to believe something that's out of some book, or they want you to believe some kind of nonsense. But all our remedies and all our doggone answers is right under our feet, literally. All the answers to everything is right under your feet. Soon as I walk out there, half of the shit that I'm about to get on this lawnmower and cut could probably save my life. Where do you think they even got ideas to make medication and put them in pills and try to make them synthetic? It came from somewhere. To me, all myths and all lies started somewhere as some kind of truth. A little bit of truth was in it. I don't give a shit if it's even about vampires and werewolves. Some truth was in it. Along the way, things was added to make it into some crazy shit. But there was some truth to it. And that's what medication is today, to me. This is the story of Count fucking Dracula, which people don't realize that was a real dude. Did he turn into a bat and fly away and sucking people's bloods and shit and turning other people into him? No. That's this story. But there's some truth to that story. There was a crazy ass dude, dipped his bread in some dude's blood, ate that shit because he was high, and they was like, damn, that was crazy. Let's write that shit down. No difference between that medication, because this is the new story. The real story is go out there and scrape that bark off that tree. Go out there and pull a couple of those doggone plants from over there in them bushes. Grab this kind of flour, grind it all up in a bowl, put that shit in with some tea leaves, and drink it. Let that fever burn out your ass, and you're going to wake up with them damn Disney birds landing on your fingertips in the morning. Like, shit, that kind of crazy shit. How you think humanity even made it this long? There was nothing synthetic. We ate that shit. That's how we made it so long. Humanity. By some, they used to call them witch doctors. Ain't no witch doctor. This mug was out there pulling berries and grinding up damn things in that bowl. And remember the eye of newt, bat of wing, all that shit. Bone of goat. That shit made sense. Why did you grind that bone up? I'm not drinking that because the marrow and the protein in the marrow and the nutrients in the marrow of the bone. Okay, that makes sense. It's gross, but it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But why did you take that flower? It's beautiful. It don't seem like it'll help because the root of that plant and its healing properties. So I added that shit in. But why lemons? Oh, the acid in the lemon does this. Back in the day, he was a witch doctor. But now we got the new age witch doctor. Anyway, it's so hard to change from chemical meds to holistic meds because we've been brainwashed. And you know what? It's not just being brainwashed. It is, but we've been taught. Well, we've been conditioned. That's what I'm gonna say. We've been conditioned over the last, I'm gonna say 20. No. My son's on my 30, 40, 50 years. That everything has to come right now. Everything has to be here right now. Bop, 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 bop. You get mad, and I've said this before, at the little boy in the McDonald's window with the pimples, talking about some, damn, I've been sitting here for 5 minutes. I've been waiting for my burger. Where the hell is my burger? It's been 5 minutes. Did you hear yourself? Did you hear yourself? It's been 5 minutes since you paid your money at that window back there, and you've been sitting at this window for 4 minutes on you waiting on about 6 burgers, 4 fries, you waiting a couple drinks, you waiting on all this shit, and it's been 5 minutes. Sorry about the wait, sir. Yeah, and you cuss the kid out. Tell your manager, kiss my ass, 5 minutes waiting in the line. 5 minutes to feed your whole family, and you complaining. And you only paid about $10 for all that garbage. This, number one, killing your ass. Number two, think about it. You waited only 5 minutes to feed your whole family. Try that shit at home. See how long it take you to cook this roast, fry some chicken, make a salad. I don't give a damn if it's making a fresh salad. See how long it take you to make a damn fresh ass salad for your whole family. More than 5 minutes. So shut the hell up and leave the kid alone. At least he ain't in the street selling drugs. Number one. Number two is you sitting there complaining. Right? Wait a minute. You get what you pay for. Very true. We've been conditioned to everything has to be right there, right now. You go into the hospital. Oh, your arm is broken. We're going to have to but I got a baseball game in a week. So? Oh, you're going to have to figure something else out, doc. I'm no different than that with my hand. But we've been conditioned. Well, I need something that's going to get me well fast because I got some stuff to do. Here you go, sucker. Ta-da! Take 3 of those 2 times a day. You've been conditioned to everything is fast food. Fast food, fast medication, fast stimulant, whether it's sex, whether it's food, everything has to come to you right now. Love, everything has to come to you right now or you get upset. We've been conditioned to everything being at our fingertips. Look, we're on the computer right now. You know what I do for a living. People get mad at me because they package ain't there yet. Well, I just ordered it 3 hours ago. What the hell you want me to do about it? I'm not going to Denver to pick your shit up. That's crazy. We've been conditioned. Well, back in the day, you will order a package. It'll be there in about 4 months. Right? Remember them days, early 80s and stuff? Your package, well, did your babies get the package grandma sent them? I sent it back in August. It's December now. No, you ain't got it yet? Okay, just be looking out for grandmama's present. Remember that shit? That was just like 40 years ago. Where you waiting on grandma's package, she sent you some cookies that ain't gonna be no damn good, but you gonna eat them anyway. No damn good. Couple of G.I. Joes, some doll babies for your sister, shit like that, and some clothes that can't nobody fit nor wanna wear. That shit took some months. Now, if your shit ain't there in 24 hours, people is pissing their pantaloons. What? I just ordered this yesterday. Everything is at our fingertips, and we need to stop that shit, and that's where medicine comes in. What you need to do, like we did those elderberries, okay? Harvest that stuff and save it. Dry it, buy you a dehydrator, learn how to smoke meat. And see, that's one thing that I've never mastered. And I'm going to start working on it. Smoking meat, smoking food for self-storage. Drying your herbs, drying all that stuff and have it on standby. That stuff is important. That way, yeah, you don't got to wait months for it to grow. It'll already be on standby that you need to help heal yourself. It still ain't gonna be at your fingertips and right away like this. But you'll have it instead of putting this weird shit that having you pissing blood or something. You know what I'm saying? This is, you get cancer, chemo. They think the answer, just roll with me here. They think the answer to curing you from cancer is to put your ass in a microwave oven, technically, or putting this nuclear juice in your veins to attack the cancer cells or the tumor. Think about how primitively ridiculous that sounds. If you take a jar full of Drano, which I don't use, I haven't used in years because of this. If you take a can of Drano and pour it down your pipes to unclog your system, it will unclog. It'll eat away the hair, destroy the hair and the gunk and the juice and the garbage just clogging up your pipe. And it's going to flush out your drain. You did two things while you did that Drano. Number one, that Drano is going into our drinking system, our drinking water, where they're going to recycle the water and give it right back to your ass. Number two, while that Drano was sitting there at the clog, not only is it eating the hair and the clog, it's eating away at whatever kind of pipe system that you have. It's eating away the PVC pipe or the metal pipe that you have. It's eating away at that. So it's destroying everything it's destroying everything before it get to the clog. It destroyed the clog, which is the tumor, and it also flushed out the other end and destroyed a bunch of other shit on the way out. And they say that's the only way to cure it. That's like saying, you should go skydiving. But doc, what if the chute don't open? I might die. Yeah, you might. Pretty sure you will. Have you ever had these skydiving lessons? No. You should go today. It's no different. He just told you something ridiculous to do to cure a problem, a serious problem. It's no more ridiculous than something that harmful. Now you're toxic. People can't touch you. People can't get near you because you got so much radiation in you. You about to turn into the motherfucking Hulk. This ain't nothing I'm making up. All of y'all already know and you've read about it. You know people. You got family members. Same thing. We all do. I've been in the field and I just see the same stupid stuff being done over and over and over again with no real answers. And the crazy part is the answers is right here. That ain't gonna prolong your life no farther than this stuff out here will. If it's your time to go, it's your time to go. But if we talking about prolonging your life and your health, putting your body through a microwave oven or pumping yourself full of gamma rays ain't gonna do you no different than if you go out here and eat half of this good medicine that you have. They got books everywhere. Holistic medicines. It's no different. Look at what some of those herbs do. Start growing some of that shit. Start ordering some of it and see what it does. It ain't gonna, put it like this. This is how I look at it. It ain't gonna hurt you no better or no worse than them trying to turn you into the Hulk. You know, that's all. I shouldn't have went there at all. The Naked Gardener. I read the chemo has a 75% successful rate. That there's another drug or method to cure it, but doctors' kickback on chemo isn't as high. Miss Lady for Reals. Okay, Nene 60. Hopefully, Leg can make this a topic. I will. Starduster 2. Remove the heavy metals from your body. See? Miss Full Roller says, wow, I'm impressed y'all still here. I told you, we get in here and we cut up for a while. It's been, what, 2 hours? Yeah, I gotta go too, Garden Realtor. I'm sorry for this, y'all. You know, when you come into the lounge, we get way off. I did not want to get serious at all. Miss Lady for Real, not only will it prolong your life, it can improve your life. My degree was in the medical field. DJ Chancellor, really? We got a lot to talk about. Miss Garden Realtor, gotta go now. See you later, Miss Garden Realtor. Miss Lady for Real, I meant a topic of smoking your own meats, and you mentioned, yes, we do. And that's what I say. Some of these skills, I don't know. I've never perfected smoking my own meat. It don't seem very hard, but I've never just took the time to really do it. I've tried it half-assed. That don't count. And I do think, now dehydration, that's my thing. But smoking your own meats and stuff like that, and preserving your own meat, we need to really brush up on that, because that is a skill that we all need to know. All right, Bridget G said my iPad about dead. Shit, mine is too. I got 20%. Yes, we went, Miss Full Roller. Yes, we went out into the garden and figured by the time I came back to NE, y'all would be gone. Yeah, I know. This is what we do. I'm ashamed of it. But listen, let's get out of here, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all in the Greenhouse Lounge tonight, I hope, and we can raise a glass and I went way too deep. Way too deep. We went from weed to cancer. No, we actually went from growing what we did wrong this season, feed, to cancer. Medical field, oh, Jesus. Y'all have a wonderful day. I hope to see y'all tonight. Thank you, Antoinette. That's amazing combo. Thank you so much. Miss Lady for Real, I smoke meats. And all the time we had homemade Canadian smoked bacon with our shrimp and grits this morning. Ooh. Post this, please, so I can watch. Yeah, they all be posted. I don't keep them to myself, even the bad ones. Yes, I went out into the garden and figured by the time, oh, got that one. Y'all all have a wonderful night. Well, it's not the lounge yet. It's still a cafe. Y'all have a wonderful day. And I hope everybody's garden work out a little better from here on out. We'll do the best we can do. See you later, Free Spirit. See you later, Chico Wise. Thank you, Chico Wise. Antoinette, thank you so much. Natural Nature. Oh, man, I'm just getting here and it's over. Oh, if you got time, there's plenty to watch on this one. Whew. Because I'm going to say this. Going to work in my garden now. See y'all tonight. Greenhouse Gardens. Oh, Miss B. Washington. Greenhouse Gardens. Greenhouse lid. Peace, Natural Nature. I fast when I'm in the hospital so I don't get charged. You get charged for that food no matter what, bro. Mouth will eat. Listen to this. I do Want to see you later, Bear Fruit. Before y'all go, I'm going to ask you this. I do want to talk more about cabbage. I'm very interested. And I know some of y'all indulge, partake, if you will. And I do want to know more. So, hey, CMA Hesse, I didn't even see you in the house. Me running my mouth. How you doing, darling? Good to see you. Sorry I didn't. How did I miss you? Yours always stand out so bright. So, I see y'all later, okay? Greenhouse Lounge tonight. Bring a jar. All right? Bridget G, I grow cabbage here. Woo. See you, Miss Craft. Y'all have a good one here. I need cabbage for my back. For my back. I need cabbage for my back too. CMA has to do your research. What was that on? Bye everyone. Have a great day. I'm gonna have to check that one out. Nene 60 later all. See you later, Nene 60. Y'all have a wonderful day. I'm about to go out here and work in this garden. Maybe I need to grow some stuff that'll cure my backbone. All right, y'all. Live Farmer 73. I love you, and I'm out. Oh, I'm cutting off the wrong damn thing.